diabetes.
Hello everyone, I am Zazubaar, and welcome back to the Sons of Serizawa podcast. We are back, and we have the full crew!
Yay!
Yay, I
Fuck!
guess. Was that an orgasm I heard?
It's a line from Tusk, Dylan. Take my word for it.
The question is eaten away at man for millions of years. Is man truly at heart a walrus?
He's a man indeed, a walrus.
You know, the one thing I learned from that thing was that
walruses
can give blowjobs too. No, was that walruses have a bone in their penis. And I would hate somebody to see the history of my computer because I actually typed it up because I was like, do they really have a bone in their penis?
You were just like, big walrus cocks.
Big walrus man at heart, really.
A walrus.
A walrus.
Joining me as always, I have David Joshua Hernandez, a.k.a. Gorzard.
Bill, what did you and Adam do before the show?
We drove here.
We had sex.
Whoa! Same time.
So that's how fat Bill lost calories.
They were both balls.
Oh my god.
Yeah. It was kind of awkward. I saw things I'd never want to see again.
I'm scared. You got a tiny penis.
Fuck you, Adam.
I'm scared.
You've got a baggy ass.
Now you're hurting myself.
Got so much fun when the tables are turned on you, Adam.
Joining me as always, of course, Mr. Adam Noyes.
Hello, insects of YouTube.
Also, Dylan McCandless, a.k.a. Super DM64.
What's up?
And Andres Perez from the wonderful wet coast of sunny California, a.k.a. Kaiji Noir.
Rocket punch, motherfuckers!
Yeah, we got the full crew back. It has been a while.
Oh my god, he updated the fanfiction.
What is it?
Those staticky noises don't, they disturb me.
They don't inspire hope.
I'm scared. Wasn't afraid to die.
They don't inspire hope.
So yeah, I finally said after watching Tusk that I finally seen Wilford Brimley cosplay as a walrus.
Yeah, the walrus in that movie.
Yeah.
Oh.
That movie, man. See, of the people here, I know Andres, you've seen it.
Yes.
How is this 120 minutes?
And then we saw it because it's got trailers at the end.
Oh, okay.
We're looking at a VHS copy of Godzilla King of the Monsters. Excuse you.
I kind of want more pizza now.
There's pizza downstairs.
I might just have to steal it.
Go in there, it's fine.
Take the whole pizza.
God damn it, Bill. God damn it. You just lost a pound, now you're gaining it back.
I thought he lost a single calorie.
Whichever.
Excuse me.
Whichever.
David,
Either one is a miracle for Bill.
Don't talk shit. Dylan, let me tell you, when you have sex with Adam, a lot of calories
When he's so cute.
Mostly because Adam eats them.
I'll stay fat. It's okay.
About yesterday.
What were we talking about?
What we talked about yesterday, we were talking about, like,
Adam, which one out of the group? Oh, God! Alright, so let's establish some. We saw Tusk last night, Adam and I, and a couple of our friends.
Yeah.
And we're sitting in the back of my house after doing some things, which I won't specify.
Yeah.
We're sitting in my backyard having a conversation. And was it Joe?
It was Joe.
It's always Joe. Our friend Joseph Messinio, who I'm sure is listening. No, he's not. Was asked Adam, like, Adam, out of all the people in this group, which one would you fuck? And we had this conversation. I don't remember what your answer was.
And Kyle was like, looked down because he's like, it's going to be me. And I was like, no, it's not.
Because he's the only one there that's bi.
And I know. And I'm like, no, it wouldn't be. And I flat out gave my answer, and I said it would have been Bill.
And I And my reaction was priceless. I was like, really?
Really?
And I went on to
you shook my hand.
Congratulations, sir.
And I will always respect you.
They have a song, you guys.
It was like a moment of brotherly love. It was crazy. It's Raiders of the Lost Ark.
In crappy full screen VHS.
Well, it's a VHS tape from the 80s. What do you want?
Bill.
It's from 92, actually. You know how I know that? Because
Romance.
there's a trailer for the Young Indiana Jones Chronicles, and it says, coming soon.
Coming soon. Oh my god.
So it's 1992. I wasn't even born yet.
Bill, back to the story.
Widescreen VHS.
So I got Raiders in full screen. Well, I have a DVD of Raiders.
Yeah.
Bill!
What doesn't work, though. And then I have...
Stop.
Who's...
The lost.
Echoing in the back.
Are we echoing?
Like, Bill! Bill!
He was talking.
Bill!
What do you want?
David, what the fuck's wrong with you?
Get back to the story.
Old David, that just shut up and sit in the corner.
And every now and then he would come up with some insightful information about Ryuhei Kitamura's asshole or something.
Yeah.
So do I have to put the burro ears on now?
What?
You have
Andres would
burrows?
understand that reference.
What?
Burrow?
No!
Sorry, I think I'm a bit too white for that reference.
Oh, damn it, Andres.
For that reference.
In Mexican
Well,
culture,
that's
when you're
not
punished
white
and sent to a
speaking
corner, you have to wear, like, donkey ears.
I have never heard that.
Really?
Yeah, no.
Really?
Yeah, I've never heard that at all.
Honest to God.
Honest to God,
God damn, you are so whitewashed.
Listen, when we went on the G-Fest road trip, we constantly said, who is the whitest person in this car? Dylan and I both pointed at Andre.
I like the sound of them apples, Will.
I want the sound of them apples, Will. I want to laugh, Clarence.
I really can't wait. I can tell you what. You talking about G-Fest and all this shit. First off, I couldn't say G-Fest in the car for the love of God.
Adam
on
tries
the way
for
here.
5 minutes to say G-Fest, and he kept saying G-Force, and I was like, what the fuck are you saying?
Anyways.
Hard work, man. It's a hard
So
work.
when I went down there, one, I'm all excited because I think I get to go this year. But the other thing that I'm really excited for because of Tusk is the SOS motion picture that David still needs to, finish the script on.
Right. I will.
It's like, what's a script, man?
Wait, how far are you on that,
I
David?
am still at the scene where Bill's taking a shit
What?
in the park.
Yes, in the park.
Bill takes a shit in the movie.
Why am I? Of all the fucking...
Is he crying while also reading Rulers of Earth Volume 3?
Well,
God,
actually,
I hope so.
it's a scene where Bill is having a conversation with, like, this mysterious cloaked figure while he's taking a shit.
While he's taking a shit? Oh, you changed that? You fucker.
No, it's the way it is in the treatment.
Oh.
I wrote that, man?
I wrote that?
No, I wrote that.
We like
No,
red
you
things.
just took what I fucking wrote.
All right, fine. You wrote that.
Girls, stop fighting.
Adam. At least you didn't say the G spot or G-force or G-fest. Fuck!
First
Not
off,
like
I
you say-
know exactly where my G spot is, and I'm not telling any of you. And
Bill already knows.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you.
anyways, what I wanted to say, looking at that Godzilla's Revenge VHS in widescreen, I found an original widescreen copy of Gamera the Invincible, the American cut to Gamera the Giant Monster.
On a video home cassette?
Yeah, it was off of a VHS, and I got it.
Is that what VHS stands for? Video home... No.
Video home
System?
I don't know.
Well, then why would they call it a
What does
VHS?
this stand?
I don't know.
What does VHS
What
stand
the fuck just happened?
What does VCR stand for either?
Video cassette recording. I'm gonna look this up.
I thought it stood for video cunt.
Video home VHS Video Home System.
That's stupid.
Home video.
And
so
then
I guess
VCR is what?
I'm checking
Video-
right now. Oh, video.
I just assumed that it was...
video cassette recorder.
I just assumed that it was
that's
abbreviation.
cunt retard.
No, there's fucking video cunt retards.
DVD is digital video disc, in case you didn't know. Fat
Really?
Wait, what is DVD? Skinny Dave? Skinny Dave. As if
Digital
that's
video
offensive.
device.
Oh. Okay. That's
Not video. Video.
Damn video.
Video
Dragons.
Damn video dragons.
Damn video dragons. It's like somebody who's like the opposite of video is like radio. Damn, like the radio dragons. Yeah, there are dragons who are radio personalities.
That makes sense to me.
Sitting around a recording just like, yes, I was shopping for humans the other day.
But we have yet to answer the question. Is a man truly at heart a walrus?
No, he's a video dragon.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. He's a video dragon. Fuck Videodrome.
Yeah, fuck that movie. Video dragons.
Video dragons?
Dragons that come from videos.
And let's call them serpents. Yes, I just made a Dragon Wars reference.
Oh god. Dragon Wars is such a piece of shit.
Such a piece of shit.
Dragon Wars is literally one of the most disappointing movies I've ever seen.
I think it is, yeah.
Because I rented it from Blockbuster when they were still a thing. So excited. And then I sat down and watched it, and I was like, this is the most boring piece of crap I have ever watched. Fuck you, North Korea.
That was not North Korea.
South Korea.
South Korea.
It was especially disappointing because I seem to remember a very interesting trailer that piqued my interest. And then, yeah.
Very interesting trailer that piqued my interest.
What?
I love gay
I
shows.
said a video. Wait, I don't remember what you said now, Dylan. You fucked me up.
You were talking about how disappointing Dragon Wars is, and I said, yeah, it's especially disappointing because I remember...
No, you want to know what's a fucking disappointment? The fucking Gamera DVD box set.
Which one?
The one with all of them.
This one?
Piece of
The Legacy Collection?
Have you guys heard about the...
Yeah, this one.
It's terrible.
It is pretty shit.
It's awful.
Listen. I like having it because it's all the Japanese versions.
Right.
And it's all of them except for Gamera the Brave. But oh my god, the subtitles are so
They're
bad.
so bad.
And
Are
even
you
like
talking
not
about
be
the
better.
Shout Factory versions?
No, the Mill Creek one.
Those new
No,
Mill
the
Creeks.
Shout Factory ones are phenomenal.
yeah, the ones where it was, if they released a box set of all those, including the Heisei trilogy, I would buy it.
Yeah.
But this is like, well, wait, Dylan, the one that you have, the Blu-ray one, is that the Shout Factory one or is that Mill Creek?
That's
No, those are Mill Creek too,
yeah.
and the subtitles are still fucked up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because there's gonna be a Blu-ray box set of Gamera the Legacy Collection, but
Yeah, it's already released.
yeah, but it's just
That FYE. I saw it at FYE.
Yeah, that's the one that Dylan has.
yeah. Oh wait,
Oh,
no, he
okay.
got the
I have-
two. He
I
has
have the two show up
Oh!
yeah
because I already had the Heisei trilogy on Blu-ray and I didn't want to buy it again.
yeah, and now they're gonna have a box set that has the Blu-ray of Gamera 1 and 2, the Blu-ray of Gamera 3, the Blu-ray of half of the Showa movies, and half the other Blu-ray of the second half of the
And
Showa
now-
Blu-rays.
Now I also have the Brave because I acquired it from a website that shall remain nameless.
Although
Yeah,
I have the Tokyo Shock release of the Brave Blu-ray.
I have the Tokyo Shock.
I didn't know it was a thing until after I recorded my review of it.
And people like got
And then
that.
his face sends me like the most snobbish fucking I am. Where he's just like, well, Bill, I must tell you that Gamera the Brave is available on DVD and Blu-ray from your local store. If you would be not lazy to go out and buy it.
Yes,
Because he sounds like the comic book nerd from The Simpsons.
right. That's exactly how I sound in
That's
how I sound in text form.
The reason why I brought this up was because when I had Netflix, I got Gamera vs. Baragon on that DVD, from Shout Factory. Okay, and I got that, had some great special features on it.
Did it really?
Yeah, and a great audio commentary, where clearly the people were fanboying the entire time while watching this movie. It was hilarious.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is a really good DVD. Great quality and everything. So Kyle, your friend Kyle,
Yeah.
lets me borrow the Legacy Collection. I'm watching Gamera vs. Baragon. First off, scratchy as all fuck. Quality shit. Subtitles suck. I was like, there's only 6 scenes in the entire fucking thing for options,
Wait.
which gives you no room to maneuver.
Are you talking about the that like alpha video what's it called, public domain version?
Well, it's funny you mentioned the public domain
Oh
version.
my god.
It's funny you mentioned the public domain version because I was just digging for something in my DVD collection.
Oh my fucking god.
And what it is the two public domain English versions of Gamera versus Virus and Gamera versus Barugan.
Yeah.
Now, the Japanese version of as if I'm worried about it getting scratched. Is Gamera versus Virus? We all know it's called Destroy All Planets. That's commonly known.
Right.
Now, the title of Gamera vs. Barugan, I've never seen anywhere except for this DVD.
Okay.
The name is Shigeo Tanaka's Gamera Strikes Back. Gamera Strikes Back. And both Gameras on the posters are from Gamera 3.
I think I may have, I think I've seen that on Amazon like years ago when I was initially searching for Gamera DVDs.
Wait, which movie is this that they called Gamera Strikes Back?
Gamera versus Barugan.
What is he supposedly striking back against?
Well, he's returning from space and he strikes back. He's like the Empire, bro.
And look, they put Baragon.
Oh, okay.
Baragon! They put Baragon as his monster, not Barugan. Those
fuckers.
Bastards.
Oh, I see it on DVD for like $4.
They decide to name a movie as a ripoff of a Star Wars movie, and they don't do Super Monster.
Okay,
what happened now?
They decided to name a movie a ripoff of a Star Wars title, and it's not Super Monster.
Yeah, I know. No, Super Monster's official Japanese title is Space Monster Gamera Super Monster.
Okay, I just sent an Amazon link. Is that the one?
Hang on.
Oh my god.
I have no links in my thing.
Those look
I sent it to Dylan accidentally. Okay, let me send it to everyone here.
Judging by Dylan's reaction.
He's like, oh my god.
Why did they put Shigeo Tanaka's?
Is he the director?
No. He's the director?
No, he didn't direct that movie. That was,
Kaneko.
No! What the fuck are you talking about? We're talking about Gamera.
Oh, Baragon. Okay, I'm distracted. I am distracted by the box art.
It is really bizarre to see. It is really bizarre to see Iris Gamera with Vera's spaceship looming overhead.
Right?
Yeah.
It is really weird.
A really shittily drawn Gamera from Iris.
Look at this shit. It looks like fucking Godzilla's. Does Gamera have 6 toes? No, he doesn't. No, wait.
1, 2.
No, he's got 4. They're just super spread apart. Okay, never mind. Yeah, Shigeo Tanaka is the director.
Really? What else does he direct?
So that's one. Wait a minute. That's one of the few that wasn't directed by
Noriaki Yuasa.
I know who you're talking about.
The Giant Monster. Hang on, who's the director? Because this guy directed most of the Showa series. This one, unless I'm just not remembering the name right.
Well,
Noriaki Yuasa directed most of the Gamera series.
I just said that, Bill.
Oh, did you really? Well, I ignored you because I want to take all the credit. And then the writer was Nissan. Is that him? Yeah, Nissan Takahashi.
You know what's funny?
So this one must have been. That probably explains why it's the best. Is because it's the one that doesn't have those two guys.
Well, it's so funny because for people that say all these movies are like really like low budget B films,
no,
they're not. Because Gamera vs. Barugan had like the second highest budget of a Japanese film that made that year.
It's the following ones that deserve that cred.
Yeah,
like Virus, like Gamera vs. Gauss is the beginning of it, but it's still fairly well made. Virus is just fuck Gamera vs. Virus.
I need to know why the fuck they put Shigeo Tanaka's on it.
Like,
why is he so famous?
like anyone who's gonna buy a public domain DVD is really gonna know that.
Like if Kurosawa's Gamera Strikes Back.
No, it's Gamera Strikes Back. But yeah, no, it's right. It's like, who the fuck is Shigeo Tanaka?
And it won't even let me click on his name.
At least they didn't credit it.
Directed.
At least they didn't credit it to Inoshiro Honda.
Inoshiro Honda's Gamera 2. No, but this is really bizarre. Hang on, let's read the. All right, so this is the plot synopsis of Gamera Strikes Back.
It's gonna be good.
It's one sentence. And it just says, Giant Monster Baragon attacks Japan and takes on Gamera.
And shit blows up.
And fucking shit gets fucked up. Destroy All Planets is called Gamera the Flying Turtle falls under the spell of evil aliens, but 2 children free him, and he returns to fight the aliens monster Virus. That's okay.
Dude, spoiler alert.
Did you say that was the title?
Yeah, spoilers for Gamera versus Virus. No, that's fine, except that the aliens monster isn't Virus. Virus is the leader of the aliens.
He hasn't directed shit!
Well, they're all in Japanese. We wouldn't know.
How the fuck would we do? I don't get it.
That is really weird. Hang on, scroll down. Is that it?
Yeah, was it?
That's for him as a director, though.
Yeah.
Alright, well, he has directed shit, but it's not like nothing.
Well, it's also funny because the music composer, first off, the music score for Gamera vs. Barugon.
Oh, it's great, but what's his name?
Shigeru.
That's it. Yeah. Whatever you were about to say.
Yeah. The music score for Gamera vs. Barugon is phenomenal. And the guy who did the music for that did the music for Mizaki Kobayashi's The Human Condition, and it totally fucking shows.
Cool.
Phil, fucking kill yourself.
No, I'm not gonna. Why? I just pulled out a copy of Reptilian. And it's very clear what movie they are trying to,
Oh my god, you're so right.
Look at that. Alright, so the cover of the Reptilian DVD...
The one his face, right?
It's like they are trying to attract the crowd that liked 98.
Yeah.
Font, exactly the same font as 98.
It is.
What Yongri is doing is the exact same as what he's blowing on cars and blowing them up.
Yeah, I like blowing cars.
Are you a car fanatic?
I'm a car feminist.
You know what always fucked me up?
I'm a car feminist.
What? A car feminist. I approve feminine rights for cars.
So does this mean that you're going to go on Kickstarter and get a whole bunch of money to make a what's it called, Tropes versus Cars web series?
Trolls versus cars? What?
Tropes versus Cars, just like that Anita Sarkeesian Tropes versus Women debacle.
I'm going, and that went right over my head.
Okay, sorry.
Idea what you're talking about.
Okay, good, because the less we need to say, because the less we say, Anita Sarkeesian's name is all over the internet. The less said about her, the better. Moving on.
So let's not publicize this bitch.
Good.
I'm so confused.
Good.
What's also interesting about this cover is that they make fucking Yongri look like he has a fucking eye patch.
Yeah, I was always confused about that.
On his eye, and it looks like a separate layer of skin.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a device, Bill, that allows him to remember the silence.
We're here for special features.
Oh, yeah. Are you stoned right now?
I'm out of it. Digitally mastered 16:9 widescreen presentation, aspect ratio 1:781, which is 16:9.
I love how they put those all as separate features.
Trailer, audio, English, subtitles English, Spanish, production notes, interactive menus,
and Portuguese. I forgot Portuguese.
Scene selection, photo gallery.
Well, wait, there's a game on here too, I think.
Those aren't features. Those are just what DVDs do.
There's a game on here too.
Prepare for sci-fi action like never before when a giant fire-breathing dinosaur buried for over 2 million years is resurrected and unleashed on the world.
You can't keep a good monster down. Fangoria magazine. What does that even mean?
An exciting film with widespread appeal.
What the fuck is that supposed to mean? An exciting film by Special Effects Magazine. First things first.
Have they watched the movie?
Special Effects Magazine should not be speaking highly of this piece of shit, because the CG in this movie is some of the worst I have ever seen. Why the fuck they didn't just do pseudimation is beyond me.
Okay, well, I'll just say this. On
that
the...
looks like a person.
It does. Maybe they were trying to make a reference to Gamera vs. Virus. Let me tell you, I was watching...
Yeah, the same year as it came out.
What was I watching? What was I going to say?
I don't know, I'm sorry.
What the fuck was I doing? What am I doing with my life?
Where am I? Is this real life or is this fantasy? Caught in a landslide, no escape from reality.
Oh, my sweet mother of fucking Jesus.
I'm just gonna keep pulling out DVDs that'll make Adam lose his shit. So now I've pulled out Theodore Rex.
Why do you have Theodore Rex?
Theodore Rex, starring Michelle Obama. I mean, Whoopi Goldberg.
Michelle Obama.
With special features, widescreen and full screen versions of the film.
Look at that fucking face. She's so fucking proud of that.
Don't you spit my ear. Dolby Digital 5.1 surround, stereo surround, English subtitles and closed captions.
Worthy of the Criterion Collection
and
treatment.
DVD-ROM enabled. Yes.
Wait a minute, there's a game on here too.
No, there's not.
There is totally a game on here.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
It's an Easter egg.
Deal with it.
Oh, okay.
Look, here's the plot of this movie. So
I don't want to know.
There's a fucking dude, right? Wait, didn't the Nostalgia Critic?
Yeah, that's how I know.
Yeah, he did.
Right. So I knew about this movie a while ago. I bought it actually because there was a trailer for it, if I'm not mistaken, on, I think it was on the original TMNT movie. And I saw it and I was like, ooh, that looks kind of badass. And I saw it and I fucking loved it when I was a kid. And I was obsessed with this movie for a long time. And then I, like, forgot about it. And then the Nostalgia Critic reviewed it, and I was like, I remember liking this movie. And he just tore it apart, and I was like, yeah, it was kind of a piece of shit, wasn't it?
Piece of shit. Well, granted, he also tore Signs a new one, and I still really like that
Signs.
movie.
Look at the shoes. Look at the shoes. Like 3 Converses sewn together.
Oh my god.
Also, genetically engineered to not eat meat. You know what he eats instead?
What?
Cookies. He's obsessed with cookies.
That's why he's got thunder thighs.
Right, he's enormous. Also, it's like, how does this bio... Alright, so this dude is like, I'm gonna bring back the dinosaurs, because his whole thing is like, is genetically engineering endangered species.
Fucking die movie.
He brings back, like, a bunch of animals, because this is like the distant future. And he brings back dinosaurs. And he doesn't just bring back dinosaurs, he turns them into, like, people! What the fuck, man? How does that make sense?
I guess he was just a fan of that sitcom and wanted to make it a reality.
Alright, here we go. Here's the description of Theodore Rex. Academy Award winner Whoopi Goldberg is the perfect comic partner in this hilarious futuristic family comedy about a cop and a dinosaur on a mission to save the world. Greatest description of a movie I've ever heard.
No, I know.
5 out of 5, 10 out of 10, 100 out of 100. Best movie.
Best movie ever. Whoopi stars as a smooth-talking, take-care-of-business cop on the rise.
Can you say her name like that every time?
Whoopi stars as a smooth-talking... But when she teams up on a high-profile case with the Tyrannosaurus Rex named Teddy, she blows her cool. I thought I was going to say she blows him. The bumbling 3-toed dinosaur. Well, all dinosaurs have 3 toes. Alright, stop.
This is the most adorable thing I think I've ever
Hang on,
watched.
let me finish this. Can't even find his own tail, much less a claw. I find that hard to believe. It's pretty fucking big.
No, he's talking about his penis.
Oh, okay. Now that he couldn't find.
I'm going to grab a piece of pizza.
Alright, that's fine, that's fine. And although he's cute in a lizardy sort of way, she thinks he's only good for fossil fuel. Whoa, that's dark.
Does DVD really say that? Cute in a lizardy sort of way?
This is promoting bestiality.
Yeah, fucking dinosaurs. Yeah. Extinct animals. Yes.
What does that even mean?
How right you are,
sort of
friend. You want to do me a favor?
Yeah.
Can you grab me a Diet Coke, too?
You and your Diet Coke.
Thank you.
I'm going to explain in great detail what just went down to the boys there. And when I come back up, you better still be describing it.
Okay.
Or else.
Or else.
Diabetes.
Or else, Bill, I'm gonna give you a type 2 adult onset diabetes. Oh boy. So that's Theodore Rex, kids. Don't watch it.
I never heard of it back then.
You never until now, or
until the Nostalgia Critic. I don't know how this kind of movie would elude me. Would elude me, considering how, back then as a kid, like any kid, I was all obsessed with dinosaurs, and I never saw this.
That's why I watched it.
Yeah, this would have been up my alley as a kid, but yeah, instead, sadly, I had to grow up with Land Before Time. Oh darn! Oh, what a shame!
What in the hell is Adventures in Dinosaur City?
Oh, I remember John Tron reviewed the game to that
yeah.
movie.
Wait a minute, that's a similar premise about dinosaurs who live in like a real... And they I remember this because they had the same thing of like the dinosaur wearing shoes.
It looks really bad.
Hang on, Dylan, send me a link to the poster if that's what you're looking at. I think I saw this movie.
I'm just looking at Google image results.
Hang on, never mind. Let me look at this.
And the poster is really non-descriptive, honestly.
Are the dinosaurs wearing clothes?
It's like a Triceratops and a T-Rex, and they're leaning against each other back to back. And the T-Rex has a leather jacket and sunglasses on. And he's high-fiving a kid. Oh, and at the bottom it says, "Give me claw." Jesus Christ.
Radical!
Yep, this is the movie.
Long before there were turtles, the world was ruled by dinosaurs.
Oh, shit. Take that,
What?
Ninja Turtles.
Take that, TMNT.
You're an animal. Who on earth would want to be human?
Bill, you're not describing what just went down, you fucker!
What went down was we were dinosaurs, man.
Fucking dinosaurs, man.
What went down was dinosaurs,
You
man.
fucking die.
That's the title for this episode. Fucking dinosaurs, man.
Adventures in Dinosaur City.
I would watch that.
Look at the tagline. Long before there were turtles, the world was ruled by dinosaurs. I wonder what movie they're fucking going after with that. What year was this? 1991?
I'm gonna check right now.
92.
Exactly, 91. I wonder what movie they were going after.
Dylan, I love your picture.
Thank you.
My ex-wife. Dylan got a picture of her and he's using it against me. I hate you, Dylan.
What?
He's fucking your leftovers.
Are you fucking my ex-wife?
You have an ex-wife?
Haha.
I do. The look Phil just gave me.
He's fucking like crossing his legs over here, eating
I'm
pizza.
not crossing my legs.
You look like you were about to. And he's eating pizza and he's like, I have an ex-wife.
I wonder why it didn't work out.
It used to be about wine and roses. Now it's about beer and pizza.
What's fucked up about this Adventures in Dinosaur City movie? They can't figure out what font they want to use for the title.
What do you mean? Hang on,
Adventures.
I just out of it.
Adventures is in like this Indiana Jones type font, and then like Dinosaur is some weird ass font, and then City is all like in cursive and shit. Hold on, I have an image.
No, I have one. Yeah, God forbid I want to buy this on DVD. Holy shit! Yeah,
Oh my God, you're right.
They could not.
Oh my
think
god.
fun. Let's just throw everything in there.
Because
Big mess
Listen,
of stuff.
I would watch Theodore Rex if it had better special effects, and if they literally made it like a gritty crime drama that just had dinosaurs in it. Like, and they didn't even bring up the fact that they were dinosaurs.
Kind of like with Who Framed Roger Rabbit, sorta.
Yes, but no humans. Fuck humans. We don't need humans.
It's almost like it almost reminds me of this project that Jim Henson's son, I believe, wanted to make but never got the chance. Where it's kind of like Roger Rabbit, except instead of cartoons, it's puppets, or like Muppets sort of thing. But they did
a TV show that was like that though.
Yeah, it was like a hardcore, gritty noir sort of
Sesame
mystery thriller
Yeah,
with
exactly.
puppets and a human and a
Oh,
puppet.
you know what? Now that you mentioned Sesame Street, I guess it's more making fun of Sesame Street than Roger Rabbit. There was a TV show with Seth Green that only lasts 2 seasons, where he was like living with puppets and shit. And the whole idea was they were second-class citizens.
I love that show, Al.
Oh my God, Mac and Me. You remember Mac and Me?
No, I don't want to.
How two boys worlds apart become what? How two
What?
boys worlds apart
Become sexual partners.
become the best of butt buddies. There's a dinosaur like breastfeeding on this chick.
Why is
I'm reading a cute, adorable fan fiction.
What is the fan fiction about?
Commander Shepard and Ken.
Google Images confuses me sometimes. Why is it in the middle of a page of Theodore Rex results? There's one still from Baby's Day Out.
Wait, what was that, Dylan?
I said Google Image results confuses me sometimes. Why is it in the middle of a big ass page of Theodore Rex pictures? There's one still from Baby's Day Out.
There's also a fanfic of us where you get, like, your ass raped by some, like, fucking creature of some kind. Do you remember this?
Yes. Yes, I do. Because it actually happened, you asshole.
Bill, thanks a lot.
What?
Now I'm curious to see this Theodore Rex movie.
Oh, you should totally watch it.
I'm gonna try to find the torrents right now.
You have to either be stoned or stupid, though, because it is like... how about those are the two options I present? Stoned or stupid?
What if you're a healthy mixture of both?
Bill, is it worse than Howard the Duck?
It's about as bad. Well,
Oh my god.
what it has
fucking cute.
what it has over Howard the Duck is a lack of dinosaur tits, but it gets pretty close. It gets close to male humans being attracted to a female T-Rex. So that's kind of weird.
Is it worse than Super Mario Brothers?
Oh, it's way worse than Super Mario Brothers.
Those are some mighty strong words, Bill.
Oh, it's.
I would say Super
it's
Mario.
such a-
I would say Super Mario Brothers is almost decent if it weren't for the fact that it was an adaptation of a beloved video game franchise.
Those are some pretty fucking strong words.
That's the only thing you say for the rest of the night. Dylan's like, so guys, I went to go take a shit this morning.
That's
Those are some pretty strong words there,
there.
Dylan.
So apparently Whoopi
That was
Goldberg
really
tried to
fun.
back out of the movie.
I'm gonna name the episode. Really strong words.
I was gonna call it video. I was gonna call it drafting video dragons. but
Drafting video
Whatever.
dragons.
I'll come up with it. We'll fix it in post. It's fine.
What do you mean post? You've never fixed anything in post, Bill.
I edit these.
Those are some pretty strong.
Edit. Yes.
Yeah, that's a pretty strong.
They're true, but those are some
Yeah,
pretty strong
but they're
words.
strong words. What gives you the fucking balls to come up here and criticize my editing skills?
Go back. You can take your editing skills back to Jersey, where you learned them from.
Take your editing skills back to South Jersey, the fucking southest of all Jersey. What the fuck were we even talking about?
That is fucking.
Theodore Rex, and then Adventures in Dinosaur City, and then
Dinosaur
Yeah.
porn!
That's the thing.
I know it is. So is Sonic porn.
You're damn right. I wrote most of it.
No, the furry,
Those are
the furry,
pretty
the
strong
furry, the furry community has certainly beaten around the bush when it comes to the Sonic franchise. Unfortunately,
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Look at the bulge on Superman.
Yeah, I never noticed that. He's got quite the cock. Quite the cock.
He's got like the cock.
that's
this
the
dude.
pretty strong words right there.
My goddamn slogan.
That's Adam's new catchphrase.
Those are some pretty strong words
Whenever I introduce you on SOS, I'm like, and joining us as always, those are some pretty strong words, Bill. No, Adam.
I'm always gonna say the fucking dildo. Look at this thing.
Those are some pretty strong words,
Those
Godzilla.
are some pretty strong words, Godzilla.
How dare my mother was a saint, Godzilla.
Not gonna argue with that.
My mother was a saint.
Those are some pretty strong words, Bill.
My mother was
Mother
a nun. My mother was a nun, and my father was a monk. It was very taboo.
My uncle was a carpenter.
Those are some pretty strong words. No, I'm gonna lay
He was
off.
a member of the band, not like he wasn't actually a carpenter. He was a carpenter.
He was John Carpenter?
He was John Carpenter.
He was
Not
a member
the
of the.
John Carpenter. He
I
was
remember when I
a
was
John
a kid,
Carpenter.
I was first learning about John Carpenter. I was like, that can't be his real name. Carpenter?
Why?
Because I was a stupid, dumbass, fucking fat kid. who would sit in
I don't
front
think
of
you throw
the
that in
TV.
there. Those are some pretty strong words, Adam.
Yeah, that has to be the name of the episode.
Those are some pretty strong,
Strong
words. Oh.
I first heard that because there was my grandfather. My grandfather said it.
Those are some pretty strong words.
Yeah,
But he said
that.
it seriously, right?
Kinda. Because we were talking about, there was this girl everyone calls Sister Sarah, where we're from, and she's like the total opposite of like a
Sister
nun.
Sarah. Father John.
She was like a total opposite of a nun.
Mm-hmm.
And I asked a question to my dad, and my grandfather was with us. I was like, Dad, why do you call her Sister Sarah? She's like, because she's St. Adam. And all of a sudden I hear Grandpa go, those are some pretty strong words. I was like, I gotta use that. I have to use that.
I feel like your granddad's just sitting in the back. He's like, those are some pretty strong words.
My grandpa's awesome.
I bet. He sounds awesome.
It's kind of like how I'm stealing Joe's things, where it's like every time you insult you, he's going to sit and compliment you. He's like, I will buy you a brand new car. I will kiss you on the lips.
I love you so much.
You go fucking rot a hole. I love you so much.
You are a great person.
I love him. He's
He's
so
great.
awesome.
Hashtag.
Hashtag
Shout out
Walrus,
to Joe's.
no.
Hashtag Walrus, yes.
Hashtag Walrus, yes.
Hashtag Walrus, fuck yes.
Those are some pretty strong words there, man.
So,
What the fuck just happened?
I don't know. We just had a weird argument. I feel so bad for them right now.
Me too.
I'm
going back to my fanfiction. Goodbye.
Okay. Andres, what did you think of Tusk?
Oh my god. Well, for those who want to know my extended thoughts, you can easily check out episode 11 of Shoe Watch, and also the 2014 summer wrap-up review, the video that I recently uploaded.
Fucking slut.
Fucking work.
Your
ESOS Network homepage, where we never shamelessly plug our products.
Fucking bucket tipper.
You're gosh darn diddly right.
Diddly
By the way,
race.
that's not a real racial slur. I created that.
My
friend of mine created that, and I stole it. Anyway, continue, Andres.
So yeah, Tusk. I went in completely blind. I just know that it was made by Kevin Smith, and all I saw was
poor son of a bitch! You didn't know what it was about?
no. I just saw. The only thing I saw that got my interest was Jeremy John's review of Tusk, and he was pretty vague about the plot. But my friend,
I liked his review for it.
What did he say?
He was very on the middle ground of the film.
Yeah.
And I respect him. Like,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
one of those people that whenever he speaks, I respect him.
I like Jeremy.
You
Yeah.
seem like a decent
totally.
fucking being.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I respect. I usually
like him.
respect his opinion.
I like him, yeah.
He doesn't
He's
tell
a kid.
you that Michael Bay has your penis over and over and over again.
Michael Bay has your penis.
Michael Bay has your penis.
And he's just reeling it in.
That was my favorite part.
I love that part.
I was like,
take my penis.
But anyway, Andres.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
So you didn't know
Okay.
it was based on a podcast.
Right. I just know that somehow, based on a true story, loosely. And my friend Tony, he works at an AMC, so he got us in for free. And so he said, hey, I'm a casual Kevin Smith fan, and it's the only thing that I'm interested this week. So, hey, let's check it out and see it. And so we went in, and we saw the movie, and I was slowly going insane watching the movie because I kept asking myself, why? Why?
Andres, you and I had like the same exact experience then, except I was slightly out of it. And here's the thing, Andres. I'm sitting there, no idea what this is about, other than that Kevin Smith made it, so I'm like, oh great. And I'm now a Kevin Smith fan, and I'm sitting there, and he turns into the fucking walrus, and I'm like curling into Bill's friend Jake's side like a fucking scared puppy dog. Like
We were all.
and he was like wrapping his arm around me, and he was like patting me. He's like, "It's okay, Adam. It's okay." I'm like, "No, it's not."
And it just got more and more ridiculous. It's like, it did not know when to stop. I was like, what the fuck is this movie? And,
Me too.
and then
the credits started rolling.
No, wait, hold on, I want to get to that. Okay, so then the ending happened, where, should I spoil the movie?
Spoilers for Tusk if you haven't seen it. I mean, listen, the ending, no, the very end is a shock. I didn't expect that.
I was like,
Spoilers for Tusk if you haven't seen it. By the way, it didn't do very well its opening weekend.
okay. It was $3 million, and it only made $800,000. Opened at number 16.
Yeah, it really should have made more money. So go see it, please. It is if you like this show, you will enjoy the movie. Cause
that's what I said on Facebook.
Well, Andres, let me tell a quick story. Let me tell you a story.
Let me tell you a story.
Well, the whole reason why we're sitting here right now is because I became a really big fan of Smodcast in 2013, and I was like, hey, this is just like what we do when we get off the call. Whenever we do like World War G or something, and I'm like, why don't we just fucking do a Smodcast style podcast, but no topping, just fucking jump into it. And before we started doing SOS, like a couple months before. And for those of you who don't know the story of Tusk, Kevin Smith released a podcast called The Walrus and the Carpenter, where he and Scott Mosier, who, if I were to ever go gay, I would fuck Scott Mosier. I am in love with Scott Mosier.
The walrus, the belt into walrus.
I love Scott Mosier. Anyway, so...
I can't believe I didn't say when you said if I was to turn gay. I didn't go, those are some mighty
Those are some pretty strong words. And so they read this article from Gumtree.com that was looking for it's like an advertisement thing for like renting rooms. It's kind of like a British version of Craigslist, because I'm not sure if the UK has Craigslist. And so it was an advertisement going, looking for a lodger. Free of charge, you have the run of the house, but there's one condition. For 2 hours every day, you must wear a walrus costume and pretend to be a walrus.
You have to walk around the house going cuckoo cachoo.
Yes, exactly.
Cuckoo.
And for 2 hours every day, you cannot speak. You must go online and do research about walrus sounds. Which, if you listen to the podcast, they're dying because like, I've done most of the work building the realistic walrus costume.
You do
now
the
you
rest.
get some sounds. And then Scott and Kevin were just like, this is a fucking horror movie. This is just a fucking about a dude getting turned into a walrus. Because the original story wasn't wasn't like this guy getting sewn up.
Way to drop the fucking ball.
My parents
are dead. My parents are dead.
My parents are walruses.
My parents are walruses.
And
My parents are magumas.
my parents are magumas. Somebody needs to like do fan art of Tusk, but with the guy being turned into Maguma instead of a walrus.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we did.
I told Jacob Baker, is like, I want to see like your Maguma suit fight the Kevin Smith walrus suit.
Which is just kind of a scene that happens in the fucking movie. Listen, there is a fight scene. There is a kaiju. There is a kaiju style fight scene in this movie where two dudes in walrus suits just go like and just ram into each other. Oh, it's so stupid.
Two walruses enter, one walrus leaves.
First off, these things don't look like walruses. They look more like Frankenstein's left nut.
Yeah, they don't. Well, Justin Long looks more like a walrus than Michael Parks does.
Yeah. Okay.
By the way, guys, special effects on fucking Justin Long,
Phenomenal.
Incredible. Like, here's what I liked about it. You could still tell it was a suit, but that's the point. Because it is actually a suit. But the face was amazing.
When you first saw that, first off, Bill was kind of out of his mind when we were watching it.
Yeah, I was a little off.
And when he first saw the walrus, he was like, "Oh!" He was like screaming. And of course, I'm doing the same thing, curling up in a Jake.
I was freaking the fuck out. I was like, "Oh my!" Because I've been here's what. I have been following the production of this movie for a year and a half. So
what?
Well, yeah, because of the podcast when it went up. So I've been following the production of this movie for like a year and a half, and then finally, fucking, I see the movie, and for the past year and a half, the biggest question on my mind, because I knew the basic plot because he outlined a lot of it in the podcast, and it's pretty close to the original podcast. The ending is different, but not by much. Spoilers to the movie. Instead of being put in an exotic animal center, he's put into a mental asylum in the podcast. But in the movie, they went way fucking crazier with it and decided to put him in an exotic animal center.
Okay.
And then they put some like the sappiest, most unfitting Sarah McLachlan
I know. He did that on purpose. That's what he said in the podcast was, He was like, I want the credits to have, like, the most happiest fucking cheery music over the credits.
Yeah.
So I was like, he did it. I think it was his daughter singing the song, too. I know she wrote a song that's on the album. I just don't know which one it is. But anyway, his daughter's in the movie, by the way. She plays one of the store clerks who just goes...
That was so funny how they interpret how Americans speak and how Canadians speak.
It's about 2 hours from here.
2 hours. It's about 2 hours from here.
Fucking American guys.
Oh, thank you. God bless.
By the way, this movie, Canucksploitation.
Oh, big time.
We called it. We gave it. We gave a name to it.
Canucksploitation in a long time.
You drink your own fucking produce? Isn't that like...
I drink my own produce.
Isn't that like drinking your own semen?
Yes.
Isn't that...
I do that too.
Oh, I drink it like it's milk. I eat it with my cereal. Well, those are some pretty strong words, Adam.
Okay, as you were saying.
Fuck my life.
The fuck was I saying? So I was just wondering what the walrus was actually going to look like finally, and I was not I'm so glad it wasn't spoiled. Because the movie takes a long time to get to him being the walrus. It really takes its sweet-ass time. Which is fine. That's what monster movies should do. So I was like... And the other thing was, we were both freaking the fuck out with the build-up, because there's two scenes that kind of build up the transformation. There's one scene after Justin Long's been knocked out, where he's just sitting in like this brightly lit room in a wheelchair, and he's hazy and he can barely move, and you can see like stuff around his mouth, like some kind of, it looks like spit or whatever.
Yeah.
And then they just cut over to fucking Michael Parks, who's just rubbing a walrus tusk with a rag. And Adam Iris was like,
Well, first off, Bill, you were more like that. Eating your giant ass thing of popcorn.
I got a big I had bad munchies.
You had terrible munchies. You ate 4 fucking pretzels. 4 fucking pretzels.
Oh, yeah, that's one of the things.
You ate 4 fucking pretzels. Then you decided to get fucking Wendy's.
Yeah, I got Wendy's.
After that, in which I ate half.
I got Dippin'. Yeah, you ate most of my food.
You got fucking Dippin' Dots. Fucking Dippin' Dots. A giant ass motherfucking thing of popcorn. 3 large Diet Cokes. I was eating trash, Bill.
I don't see the problem. This is my normal Friday night. That's how that.
And I think I only peed twice.
No.
It was bad. It was bad. But anyway, so I like the movie.
I enjoyed the movie quite well.
I enjoyed it a lot. It's weird because it's not made like a movie, though.
Right, because I saw the movie and I thought, like, you know, as soon as I came after that movie ended, I was in shock, I was in disbelief, I was laughing hysterically out of my goddamn insane mind. I was like, I was like kind of like half crying, half laughing, and
no, me too.
It was, and then my friend Tony. Wait, my friend Tony was double face palming, and he said, "I'm so sorry, you guys. I didn't know." I didn't know. And one dude, there were only like 6 people in the theater, and one dude, he was in front of us. He got up and stumbled his way out the theater room just with a blank expression on his face, like he doesn't know what was the thing he just saw.
It feels like a spoof of the Human Centipede.
Yeah. And then we saw the audio, and once we heard that audio, everything became clear.
Yeah.
Well, if you don't, the problem is, it's one of those things that you have to know. The movie is one long inside joke.
Yeah.
Inside of it in order to understand.
Because now that I started listening to some Smodcast, I can easily say that I understand the movie a lot more.
In my opinion, I think it's better if you go in completely blind, because that revelation,
it was so fucking.
That revelation that puts the whole movie into a whole new perspective. That was so freaking genius.
Know that it had nothing to do with You didn't know about the whole walrus angle?
Right, I didn't know anything about the whole walrus angle.
You knew at least there was a walrus involved, right?
No.
Yeah. Okay.
No.
Tusk and the fucking thing.
Like I said, I was completely blind. All I know was the title and Jeremy John's review, and that was it.
Yeah. Well, it's filmed more like a filmed version of a podcast conversation.
Yeah. That's why I love the movie.
That's why I think it works for people like us, because that's what we do.
Right,
so
we're the only sick bastards who would find this funny.
Yeah, exactly. And also,
we are sick fucks.
Yeah, it was such a funny movie. I turned to Adam every time I caught a reference. He was like, "That's a Smodcast reference. That's a Jaws reference."
Yeah, that's a Jaws reference. The one that I was freaking out the most was the Psycho reference with the car.
Oh yeah, the car in the lake. Yeah.
But the thing that bugged me about this movie, and this is my biggest complaint, is
the inspector.
Inspector Clouseau.
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
He really sticks out.
He does. I mean, he was funny,
yeah.
But here's the thing. I really had to fucking pee when his scene came on.
Yeah, and it went on for way too long.
I gotta pee. And so I got up to go pee, and it was a long-ass fucking piss. And then I make sure, because I'm still kind of out of it, and I'm cleaning my hands very thoroughly, just like that.
Just like that.
Just like that. And all of a sudden I come back, he's still fucking talking. In fact, I sit down, and I'm like, oh my god, he's still talking. and
Here's the thing.
That was such a great night. Oh my god.
We had so much fun.
Such a great night.
But here's the thing. I love the movie.
Me too.
My biggest problem with it, and I have the same problem with Red State too, is that Kevin Smith is so excited to get these big actors. You got Johnny Depp for this. You got John Goodman in Red State. So whenever they have a scene, he doesn't cut it up at all. Everything that they shot is left in, which I appreciate. But it just goes on for too long, and it's like, can we go back to the Walrus story now, please? And it's funny, but it's like it's almost hilarious how long they linger on it, which I think is part of what makes it a filmed podcast. But I think it's one of the things one of the negatives, I suppose, of doing that. So I wasn't crazy about that part of it, but overall, what really made me happy about it was nowadays we just live in a world of comic book adaptations and sequels and reboots. And porn. And we walked into that movie, and I was like, we're watching, like, a new kind of movie.
I know.
Like, this is something I have never seen before. But it was funny because it was so reverential to other things that it was inspired by. I love the Jaws references. A lot of, like, the whole explaining these horrific events through dialogue. That's very Jaws. The Psycho reference you mentioned. All the podcast references. Like, that whole Brown Recluse thing is a reference to an early Smodcast episode. There's so many podcast references. It is astounding. Andres, do you know the ringtone?
Yes, but I don't know if I already knew.
That's a Babylon reference.
Really?
Yeah, that's from later in Babylon, though, than what we listened to. That's something from Babylon,
okay,
though.
I figured that had some sort of significance, considering that they played it a lot.
The Nazi, spell it. Love that shit. Was the Nazi Party logo was basically the Smodco logo, but it's just an NSP instead of
yeah, I noticed that later.
SP. Yeah, I love all like the go to Nazi Party. That kind of, spell it. Oh god, I thought this movie was great. Michael Parks, fucking Michael Parks, man.
Love the guy.
God.
Oh my god, he's such a good actor.
He was so fucking good.
I love the scene where fucking the guy getting turned into a walrus is screaming, and all of a sudden he starts screaming.
You also get to see his versatility, because then you get to see him as Professor Moussier.
Yeah.
And he's got short hair, and he's like, "Yeah, the goddamn spiders in my bathroom."
Yeah. Barbecues.
A barbecuue spider.
You not gonna go and kill the spider?
I didn't get that scene.
No,
I didn't. And then when I left, I was like, oh wait. Okay.
Yeah, he was gonna fucking kill him and turn him into a walrus.
Yeah.
I also, because the other thing was, I forgot from the podcast.
They give Putin. It gives me the shit.
It gives me the shit. The one thing I forgot from the podcast was that in the original podcast they were like, we have to reveal that he's done this more than once. This has happened before. There's been many Tusks, and I love how they revealed that in this movie.
Right. The underwater corpse.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Whole scene. The scariest scene in the movie to me was when Michael Parks was dragging Justin Long into the water.
Yeah.
Because I was like, oh, how is he gonna swim in that thing?
I was still wondering how he swam how he was able to swim.
I don't understand how he did.
Because the next scene he's on dry land.
complicate this with logic.
It's a fucking podcast universe. There's no fucking logic.
That's true. It's true. But anyway. Oh shit! You knocked it up. Those are some pretty strong words.
Pretty strong words.
But anyway, I love the movie. I fucking adored it. I thought it was fantastic. And it was so worth the wait. I just wish it did better at the box office. It deserves it. Should have done better, man.
Didn't Kevin Smith? He said he wanted to do a trilogy of exploitation films.
Well, he already made.
I fucking hope so.
Well, he already made the next one. It's called Yoga Hosers.
Yoga what?
Yoga Hosers, also based on an episode of Smodcast.
Oh snap!
They just wrapped on that, and then I guess the next one is Moose Jaws. Yep.
Oh.
Can't take Moose Law and fucking.
No, it's about. It comes from Smodcast episode 300, part 1, where Scott and Kevin are talking. Well, I forget what they're talking about. And then they just create this version of Jaws that takes place in Canada, and Scott just goes, "It's 3 guys on a tractor in a cornfield fighting a moose."
This is awesome.
Yeah. Now he's writing Moose Jaws. He says that's not going to be the final title, obviously, but
I hope so. I hope it is.
It's Jaws with a fucking moose.
No, I hope that's the title. Jaws with a fucking moose.
That needs to be the tagline.
That's my fucking movie. Because I live in Canada, man.
Yeah, man. Oh my God.
I love Kevin Smith took your
coming
gerb.
Kevin Smith took my gerb.
I also loved the cameo by the Epic Mealtime guy, who I didn't even know.
Yeah.
That was the one reference in the whole movie that they pointed out to me.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck is Epic Mealtime? They're like, what do you mean, what the fuck is Epic Mealtime? And, that scene was, you got your can of do's and your can of don'ts. Number 1, hockey. Everybody follows hockey. A man torn between devils and kings. And then he's like, what the fuck? Oh, yeah, hockey, okay. Oh, I love that.
Because you're a faggot, alright? Those are some pretty strong words.
Those are some pretty strong words. We need to make a movie now called Those Are Some Pretty Strong Words. I have no idea what it would be about.
What the fuck would it be about?
It would be about people who say very strong things.
Well, Kyle and I want to make a movie about Google Images.
Oh, he told me about this, yeah. Yeah.
And it's the search for the blue waffles.
Oh my God. Oh, Jesus. So, anyway.
Andres.
Yes.
News?
If you guys are ready.
Why do we want to do news?
Well, hang on. Dylan and David have not spoken in like an hour, so...
We haven't seen the damn movie yet.
Alright, well, Andres,
haven't seen the damn Sun Bears, Bill.
We need to do Jaws with Sun Bears. Sun Bear Jaws.
We're gonna get Jacob Baker to make the suit for us.
David and Dylan, do you guys have anything you want to discuss?
No.
Wah.
More margaritas. How about you, Dave? How's your life been going? How's the Monte Carlo McDonald's, which is what I'm going to call it from now on?
Well, you're the only one that's referencing it correctly. Everyone else just calls it the McDonald's.
That's not special enough.
Why is that wrong?
Huh?
Because it's not just any McDonald's, Bill. It's the McDonald's in the Monte Carlo.
Yeah, this one is like...
I don't specify McDonald's on Glen Cove Road, the cross-section with Westbury Avenue.
This is a fancy McDonald's, Bill. It's in a casino.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Kind of, sort of, but it's a little bit different from conventional McDonald's out here in Vegas. We're a bit more pricey, especially in our drinks department, where our small drinks are like $1.50, our medium is $1.93, large is $2.15 after tax, and every other McDonald's has drinks for $1.
Oh yeah.
It's not an actual song, Adam.
Yeah.
It comes from
Seems to me like if I wanted McDonald's bad enough, I'd just go to the nearest one.
Plus,
whether I'm in the casino or not.
Wait, Dave, do they serve booze at this McDonald's?
No, actually, we've always get asked that question by tourists, but they say a different word because our main tourists are like people from the UK, mainly people from the UK, and sometimes people.
Oh,
from
you
Scotland.
got some booze there, do you?
Yes.
You got some of the strong stuff.
No, okay, this is what I've memorized in all my days working mornings at this location. It's like, can I have a sausage McMuffin, please?
That's not the song.
I know it's not the song, Bill.
Hollywood Babylon.
Oh,
Babble on.
maybe I shouldn't spell it.
Just look up Al Pacino song. Ralph Garman. Anyway, Ralph Garman had I was really mad because I'm a big Ralph Garman fan, and he had such a short cameo in this movie. I was so disappointed. Because Ralph Garman played the detective Frank Garman, which was a great reference. In the early days of Hollywood Babylon.
No.
That's not it either.
No, Bill.
In the early days of Hollywood Babylon, they would get emails in from fans, and they would fuck up Ralph's name and call him Frank Garman. So that was the name of his character in Tusk, was Frank Garman. I love that. Sorry.
Fucker.
What'd I do? I just tapped your knee.
You want to see it?
No, it's all good. I'm good. That would take a while because you're wearing jeans. No, it's all good.
Someone should take that like 5 seconds of audio and just go to town with it.
What the fuck is this shit?
That's the whole episode.
Yeah.
Hang on. I have the whole series on here. Dave, I'm sorry. Hang on.
Song.
Oh, look up Biddle Babble.
Biddle Babble?
Wait a
Biddle
minute.
Babble.
That's the creepy clown.
Bibble?
So, David, is your like McDonald's in the middle of a food court in the casino?
Yeah, it's in the middle of the food court, and we're like the only ones that like get the most business because it's a fucking McDonald's.
Nice. And outside of the UK, do you get any other sort of any other sort of, like parts of the world that most tourists you get?
Our number 2 are Asians, and for them, we're forced to give them menu charts.
Charts? Oh.
I mean, at my old McDonald's,
I know, Bill.
I had to use the edge of a broomstick to point to things.
Yeah.
But now we just use the menu chart.
Uh-huh. It's just like right there. It's right there. I told you it's right there. There's a sign right there.
Oh, it's the Hollywood Helpers theme.
We're still finding the song.
Hang on. Babylon.
What
Hollywood.
song are you guys even looking for?
The ringtone from Tusk.
Because I'm going to get it, and I'm going to make it my ringtone. Helpers theme?
Yeah, Hollywood Helpers theme.
Is it the one that you guys just did that? Ooh,
Here we go. This
Yeah.
is it. This is Ralph Garman.
We should have just opened the podcast like with the,
Yeah, can
with
we
that.
just turn the song on the opening credits?
Yeah, it's a
Bill, for this episode, please, replace that stupid jazz theme with fucking that.
That's stupid
From that. You gotta get that song and put it over the opening credits for this fucking
We'll
episode.
see what happens.
We'll see what. Those are some mighty strong words, Bill.
That would require more editing than he's
We're
expected
totally
to.
jamming out here. Come on now, more margaritas.
Would you like me to send that to you?
Yes, please.
I imagine the way Bill's dancing to that song is the same way he was dancing to the Japanese Spider-Man theme during the Road Trip Fest.
How was I
Explain
dancing?
how Bill was dancing.
Why don't I remember this?
How was I dancing? Why don't I remember this guy?
Yeah, wow!
Oh, wait, Andres,
wow!
Andres, is this when he was driving?
No, I think that was it was either when we were at the hotel room or in Bill's room. We were just playing it.
I remember he did a dance.
Yeah, he was just.
Oh, was this the one where I was like spazzing out?
Yes.
Yeah. I was just doing this, dude. I was like the Numa kid. Numa, yay.
We were doing that in the road trip, actually.
Yep. Ooh. More margaritas.
Come on, Bill, open up this episode with it.
I will. Andres, what is this thing that says Sasquatch down here, or is this Dylan? Why is there Sasquatch down there?
What?
Why is there Sasquatch down there?
What?
TopHatSasquatch.com. What the fuck?
Oh, wait, that's the website Dylan found on Google Images that had the title card to Adventures in Dinosaur City.
What the fuck is this, and why have I never heard of it?
What the fuck is TopHatSasquatch.com? I gotta go check this out now.
That's some bad Top Hat Sasquatch.
This is
Now
going to be the stupidest or most awesome website I've ever visited.
It's all dedicated to Adventures of Dinosaur City. The only reason why they picked that
Those fans call themselves Top Hat Sasquatch.
they picked that domain name because everything else was taken, according to South Park.
True, and they didn't want to take furry balls menacingly plopped on the table. Or no, plopped menacingly on the table.
That is the most beautiful thing I have ever seen.
And then that's there all of a sudden.
That is frightening. Get that away.
A kid fucking a walrus. No, not a walrus, dolphin.
He's a pretty... This is a mighty strong word.
I'm scared.
This website is amazing.
Actually, I was afraid to die. I just didn't want to admit it.
I was terrified.
Fucking terrified. I was pissing my pants.
Their logo is literally...
Which is hard because my pancreas doesn't work.
Their logo is literally a Sasquatch with a top hat smoking a pipe.
With bubbles coming out of it.
Oh!
What the fuck was that?
This is a mighty strong word.
No!
So Dave, you hate your job?
Oh, not anymore. Well, not this location.
You like this? You like this place?
It is so much better than the last one. I mean, I'm probably gonna tell less stories about this McDonald's because it's not as eventful as the last one.
There's no like crazy black women just fighting each other and throwing chairs at one another.
Actually, there was this incident where I almost lost control of the customers, and they were about to have like this massive battle royale right in front of me. But it was at nighttime, and there were drunk.
Well, the fucking Monte Carlo McDonald's.
Oh, there can only be one, I say.
Fucking these like fat fucking tourists from like all over the country, like it's like the scene from Tusk.
Did someone say Watchmen?
Oh yes, Watchmen.
Well, the thing that I got out of Tusk, is I basically
out of Tusk, the Wilford Brimley story.
I was basically finally able to see Oprah Winfrey and Michelle Obama duke it out to a battle to the death.
Michelle Obama's elbows versus Oprah Winfrey's cheekbone in a battle to the death.
A battle for the death?
That's the next death battle. Michelle Obama's elbows.
Just Michelle Obama versus.
Oh, that reminds me. I really want to mention that death battle, but I'll bring it up later.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
Andres is like pissed off. Andres is like pissed off about a death battle. It's insane.
Andres' jimmies were thoroughly rustled by this fucking death battle.
My jimmies were ruffled.
Russell, Andres, get it fucking right.
I don't need to take that shit from you, Bill.
You can't ruffle a Jimmy, Andres. That would just be silly.
Russell would be too mainstream.
Yes.
Rustled would be too mainstream. You have to say rustled. There isn't enough rustling in our day and age, I find.
No, you see, there isn't enough wrestling because we need more
no,
wrestling.
There's plenty of wrestling.
Oh yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, back to David. He was describing what it was like at his job.
So what does it look like? And all right, Dave, I want a scenic. You're a film writer. I want a scenic. You're writing a scene description.
Shut up, Adam.
You're writing a scene description of what this place looks like.
What the fuck, Dave?
Oh, I thought that oh god was referenced at me.
No, he's looking at porn.
I'm not looking at porn, Bill.
Bill's porn?
That's not porn. They're high schoolers.
It's porn.
That's porn.
What? What?
This isn't porn. Anyway.
Those are some mighty strong words there, Bill.
Those are some mighty strong words.
That's
So
what
Dave,
I'm going to say to the cops next time. This isn't porn for high schoolers.
Give you a speeding ticket. Those are some mighty strong words there, officer. So Dave, you're writing me a scene description. Write it right now, out loud. Scene description. Monte Carlo McDonald's. Go.
Okay. Have you ever been into a garden where it kind of leads into the garden, and all of a sudden you're in this round space?
Yeah.
That's the same feeling you get when you're about to enter the food court, because there is a mini garden kind of. They have some plants leading up to it, but I take a different route because I have to go through the back. But
Right.
Still, the same principle applies. Either entrance you take.
Okay.
Once you enter the food court, there's this circle of options for you. It's like think of it like the town square of food courts, although not as big.
Obviously.
And at the center of it all is obviously the chairs and the fucking tables, and then you have all the other restaurants surrounding it. We have a Subway, we have a fucking Starbucks. God,
Shut up, Adam.
You're doing that right in my face, and it's vibrating my cheeks.
We almost kissed.
It was really awkward.
Bill.
Oh shit. We're in trouble, guys.
Woo!
She's mad at my dad. No, not.
The jig is up, fellas. We got you surrounded. Don't make us send in Mrs. Worcester.
I was freaking out.
Hi, Mom! Okay, never mind. We're on.
Okay.
It's all good,
But
guys.
that reminds me, after this is done, I need to talk to you about something for the next SOS episode, and I'm not sure how you're going to take it, but it could be done hilariously.
Well, I'm not going to have sex with you on camera.
No, Bill.
So, David, is it like there's a counter?
Wow.
Give me the fucking microphone.
Obviously, we have a counter.
No, but is there just a counter, and then it's the window is part of the wall?
No.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
I'm gonna take a picture of the McDonald's, and I'm just gonna.
Oh, are these pictures? I think I might have them.
Pictures of my ass. What are you doing?
Bill.
Can you guys hear Adam from over there?
I'm not talking. For a little bit.
I'll let you know when things get interesting. Adam's just laying on my bed now. Anyway.
Bill.
What was that?
That was Andre.
Oh.
Okay, is this it, David?
Hold on, let me open it. Which one, the first one or the second one?
Both.
Let me open it up. Oh my God! How did you find this?
Google
That's
Images.
exactly what I meant. Yeah, it's like that.
Google Images.
That's my workplace. And the
That
McDonald's
looks
on
even
the
shittier than I imagined.
Even shittier. So we pictured it shitty to begin with, but this is just.
Look at that guy in the suit. He's just he looks so oh God, I hope nobody's taking a picture right now.
My date was
My date.
to be here an hour ago. Now I'm just here with Angry Birds.
He's got a crooked tie.
He's got a clit.
He's got a clip. He probably does.
I like how in Andres' estimation, this guy's idea of a date is the classiest McDonald's in town. Just like.
So we've got a Starbucks, a Sbarro, Manchu Wok. Is that Chinese food?
I have no fucking idea. I never ate there.
You're right next to it, you fuck.
I don't care about the other fucking restaurants. Besides maybe maybe Subway or Zazubaar. I mean that's not the food court.
I'll show you.
I was kind of
half.
You got it behind him, Bill? Yeah, I got one right here.
I was kind of expecting like a larger like roof or a much larger arena like the one in Luxor.
I was expecting like marble and like white gold.
White gold, yeah, because that's what that looks like.
Oh, it's charging. Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Is the food court at the
Shit, my
Luxor?
nigga.
I believe so because I recognize the ceiling where each layer is where all the hotel rooms are because it's pyramid shape.
Have you ever eaten at the Rubio's Fresh Mexican Grill?
Yes.
I
Yes.
hate Mexican food.
You're on Twitch. Yes, I ate there many times.
Funny enough, even though Rubio's is more legit, is their Mexican food is a million times more legit than Taco Bell, I still prefer Taco Bell.
Yes, Andres, we
Yeah.
know you're white. Moving on.
Well,
Andres is an
Andres,
Americanized
you're-
Mexican.
You are.
Oh, Andres is the King of the Monsters version of a Mexican.
What?
Get it?
Oh.
Oh, now you get it. Now you get it.
Yeah.
He's the American version starring Raymond Burr.
So he's a Mexican with a little bit of Raymond Burr in him?
Dear God, he looks like Raymond Burr now that I think about it.
He looks nothing like Raymond Burr. What Raymond Burr are you talking about?
The Mexican one.
Andres,
Raymond-
lose weight and play some
Raymond Burr's
basketball. Maybe
Mexican
you'll look like
son.
Raymond Burr.
Maybe I look like older Raymond Burr from 84 or 85.
Looks like tan Raymond Burr.
My fan fiction.
All right. I'm gonna do a podcast like a grown man.
I'm reading my fan fiction like a grown man.
Those are some mighty strong words.
Yeah, good night.
Can you guys hear him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I can hear you.
Oh, God.
Well, I'm sorry for all those racially charged things I say.
Your mother's a whore, Billy. Oh, God. So sorry.
Would have been great if you walked in.
I found a picture specifically of the McDonald's in Monte Carlo.
I'm so sorry.
I really wish she had walked in at that exact moment.
Oh God. Okay.
Oh my God, I think that's my manager.
The guy in the
Like
white.
a long time ago. I think. I don't know
This
if
picture is from 20 years ago.
Oh my! But this picture is old.
David, is that you in the hat?
No, this picture's old.
Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order? Who's
I mean,
look at that customer.
the drink station's still the same, but that fucking refrigerator on the left side is not there anymore.
Wow. So what year would you say this is from?
Probably like 5-6 years ago. Because our screen is now like this motion. It's basically a video monitor instead of like.
Yeah, I've seen that at my McDonald's. Yeah, like the what is it called? The fucking McCoffee House or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, McCafe.
McCafe. Yeah.
We don't even have the McCafe at this McDonald's. We only have like the iced coffee and regular coffee.
Dave, as an insider at the McDonald's Corporation, let me ask you a question.
I love how this question's going. As an insider of the McDonald's Corporation.
Do they actually take a piss in your drink before they serve
No,
it to you?
can I? Serious question.
Do you come in the cream box?
The cream box.
Oh, you guys are skipping around the best question. What is the McRib made of?
What does the mix stand for?
He's like, I don't know, whatever the fuck a McRib's made of.
Yeah. That's exactly what I was
My
going to
question
say.
is, how long is it until you think McDonald's starts serving, like, Mexican food?
Well, they already have jalapeno burgers where I'm at.
No, I mean, like, food, like tacos and shit. Not like...
They actually,
Are you kidding me? Never. McDonald's
Wait,
joint.
Wait, no, hold on. McDonald's did serve hot dogs and pizzas for a very short time in the 80s, and they were quickly taken down because nobody bought them.
Look, it's irrelevant because we all know that in the future Taco Bell wins the fast food wars and everything is Taco Bell.
Oh,
What about Chinese food? Like McDonald's Mick Lau Mein.
the Mick Chow Mein, the McMain,
McMain.
Chow McMain.
I'll take the McEgg roll.
Chow McMain. We need to write a character into the SOS movie named Chow McMain.
My God,
You are such Korean.
he can be a cousin of Quatch.
Yeah, she's Quatch's cousin.
What?
Bill.
What?
Tell Adam that character can be Dr. A.
Dr. A's new name is now Chow McMahon.
A?
For who?
Was it A? Oh no, it's Dr. A.H. So Dr.
Dr. A.H. for Akihito Hirata.
Oh, spoilers. Or nobody's gonna care. So his real name is Chow McMahon.
I love it.
Chow McMahon.
Do you have an eye patch?
Yes, he has 2 eye patches.
Oh wait, yeah.
He has 2
That's 2 eye patches, yes!
2 eye patches, 2 peg legs, 2 peg arms,
No, he has 2 hook arms.
2 of those horns for hearing.
It makes his entire body out of Legos, like the guys in the Lego movie.
Chow McMahon. My friends call me Lucky.
Friends call me Lucky.
My friends call me friend.
They call me Rookery.
They call him Rookie.
He lost his legs in a tragic accident, but now he makes his living selling shoes.
I'll look up and I'll say, Walrus.
I'll look up and say, my pancreas doesn't work.
I predict that Bill one day is going to walk into a Walmart, slip on some PP, and then get some settlement money.
What?
I've thought about doing this.
What's that a reference to, just so I can keep track?
I can't fucking read this.
Why are you trying to read when we're doing a podcast anyway?
Because...
Well, I mean, to be fair, I'm over here playing Mario Kart, so...
By the end of the night
You stole change off my floor.
I did. Wrong with that?
Oh, God. Adam literally just robbed me.
Can I have your milkshake?
No, you don't want it at this point. It's spoiled.
Ew.
He doesn't care. He'll still do it.
You mean curdled?
Spoiled.
It's spoiled?
You ever heard of spoiled milk? I mean, curdled is the after effect.
Of spoiled milk.
Curdled milk is not a pretty sight.
Curdled milk is not. It's cottage cheese. Except cottage cheese is delicious.
It's pretty strong words there, Adam.
Yes.
Wah,
ooh,
ooh, ooh, ah.
No, Bill, that was just a theme song from the new Planet of the Apes.
What? A new theme song?
Go fuck yourself.
Alright, let's just stop. Yeah. So McDonald's.
McDonald's will never have tacos, Bill.
There were other things that I thought we should mention on this.
McDonald's used to have spaghetti.
What time is it?
1:30 something.
I gotta get you home soon.
Yeah.
Let's try and have this wrapped up by 2 or 2:15. So Andreas, let's go to this. This will probably be a shorter episode. Well, the last one.
Okay.
Oh, but for anyone listening to this, because this went up almost immediately after, who didn't hear the last episode because it wasn't on my channel, go to Kaiju Noir's channel because it's there. Because
it's only an hour and 40 minutes.
Yeah, it's a shorter episode. I wasn't on last week. Oh, it was 3 weeks ago now. I wasn't on because I was recording Gamerapalooza. So they did an episode. It's on Andres' channel. Go watch it. I've only listened to parts of it, but it's very funny as always. I enjoyed it.
It's not funny.
Adam is shitting. Don't shit. I'm advertising it right now, dude. I want people to listen to it. You're like, it's not funny.
It's not
fucking
funny.
bullshit.
Don't listen to it.
Terrible.
It's bullshit. Let's subscribe from Kaiju Noir. It's that bad.
As a matter of fact, you should just stop listening to the network.
Just stop talking to me. Just stop listening to me in general.
Let's just stop SOS now.
You should just stop listening to all of us. Just stop the video right now. Just close your computer. Just do it. Don't be a pussy.
These are the people that like Tusk. What am I doing with my life?
What am I doing when I listen to this shit? Anyway, I didn't get the theme song out, so I don't fucking care. So, Andres, now to you with the general news up.
Come on now, more margaritas. Come on now, more margaritas.
Okay, so the Screw Attack just recently announced their latest pair-up for the next episode of Death Battle. The last one being, I believe, Captain America versus Batman. And this one's going to be a giant robot battle. And it's going to be the Tiger Megazord, or the Tiger Zord from Season 2 of Power Rangers.
Because that's the Megazord everybody wanted to see.
Exactly. And
yeah, it's like Dragon Zord, original Megazord. No, the fucking white tiger.
Yeah, and it's going to be fighting the Epion Gundam from Gundam Wing.
Because that's the Gundam everybody wanted to see.
Yeah, that's the whole point of this. It's like these two robots.
Hang on, every time somebody says that, Dylan's just going to go, yeah, that's the thing everybody wanted to see.
I know, it's like, that's the thing. If you're going to, like, when it comes to Death Battle, they tend to pick, like, two characters that tend to make some sort of sense. Like, this is either a pairing that fans have wanted to see, like, these two characters fight for a long time, like Mario and Sonic, or Superman and Goku, or they pick
Godzilla and Gamera,
or they pick characters that are somewhat similar to each other, to where you're like, okay, that's interesting, where it's like Batman and Captain America, they're two superheroes that are pretty much like have no real superpowers. It's all like physical.
I have a major problem with that Death Battle, though. I haven't watched it,
right?
But it happened already. They did fight once.
Okay.
Yeah, they fought in the comics in the 90s. In the Amalgam, those are the two heroes that fight. Was Batman and Captain America. I don't remember who won.
Captain America.
Captain America won? Okay.
Only because they were fighting in the sewers, and there was a big flood, and Captain America saved Batman.
Well, here's the thing.
Bullshit.
Those fights.
Batman should have won.
Listen, here's why I think Death Battle felt justified. Is because those fights, kind of like Superpower Beatdown, were fan voted, so the fans got to vote who would win.
Right.
Which is why when Aquaman fought the Submariner, it had the stupidest ending ever, because they had to come up with an excuse to have it happen, because there's no way Submariner would beat Aquaman.
Wait, Aquaman versus Submariner? That was the thing they did?
Yeah.
Because that's the fight everybody wanted to see.
Two characters that nobody gives a shit about will fight to the death.
Battle of the Seamen.
You slay me, Dylan.
Submariner had just dropped a whale on him, and it's like, but Aquaman can talk to the whale and be like, hey, Mr. Whale, don't fall on me.
Oh,
I'm sorry, sir. I can't help myself.
My pancreas.
I can't feel my spleen.
Type 2 whale onset diabetes.
Whale onset diabetes. You think whales can get diabetes?
You are such a child. I'm doing a podcast with a 6-year-old.
Okay, Death Battle. You were explaining. Okay, so we did establish that Death Battle tends to take these two characters that would have something in common, and the closest I can think of to the Tiger Zord and this Epion Gundam is that I guess some people would say that the Tiger Zord, he's like the 6th Ranger's second giant robot after the Dragon Zord, and the Epion Gundam is like the second mobile suit used by the antagonist or the main rival of Gundam Wing. But other than that, it's like a really, what would you say, a very loose connection, because on one hand, Tommy Oliver, the White Ranger, he's like the leader of the group. On the other,
Native American White Ranger.
do they have anything? Do they have anything in common in terms of like abilities? Because one time they had Pikachu fight the green thing from Street Fighter, because the green thing from Street Fighter also has electrical powers.
I have a question.
Not really, because again, like,
why does a man really become a wall?
One's a giant robot that turns into a tiger. The other's a giant robot that turns into a ship.
Another walrus into a man. Being a lot more fucked up.
Like if you're really gonna have a Megazord versus Gundam fight, get the popular out of those two. I mean, I get that Gundam Wing and those are like the two shows that got kids like me into giant robots in the first place. But if you're gonna be having like a little crossover death battle between those two franchises, why not get like the ones that people know? I mean,
give me classic Megazord versus
Give me a man
versus the normal Gundam, whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah, or at least like I guess.
And why is Adam singing ABBA in the background?
I don't know.
Because Andres went, gimme, and then I started singing.
Give me more, give me more.
Okay, and Bill's singing Grease. This is.
Should just fucking.
Hang on, I have a
It's a
question.
very
So
gay
in this
episode.
battle, I have a question. In this battle to the death, are they gonna have the dudes inside of these robots, like Tommy Oliver and the other
I
dude?
assume so. I mean, that's how they operate, right?
So immediately the White Tigerzord wins because it's fucking Jason David Frank.
Yeah, and it's like one's a super robot, and the other's a real robot, and real robots tend to be much smaller than super robots.
I just don't understand this man's farting right now.
That, but like when Gundams shoot each other, don't like parts fly off, and when like super robots shoot at each other, like sparks fly out. Like,
Pretty much, yeah. This is really no competition.
Sleeping on the sides of the chair.
Oh god!
Even in like video games where super robots and real robots would cross over, the super robots would have like a strength advantage, and the real robots would have a speed advantage. But still, I'm pretty sure that the White Tigerzord's going to win, hands down. But even if they do make them the same size, it's like there could have been so many other like iconic giant robots that would have made a lot more sense than these two
it seems
robots.
like a really one-sided battle. It would be like saying Voltron versus the Iron Giant. And you're like, well,
I want to see the robot from the Phantom Creep.
I wanted to see Robot Pirate Island. God damn it!
Where was that? Where was that? I remember.
Bob!
What was that?
That's my senior project at Five Towns. I'm going to make Robot Pirate Island.
Wait, that sounds familiar. I remember Robot Pirate Island from somewhere. Oh, SpongeBob! Yeah, SpongeBob!
SpongeBob SquarePants.
SpongeBob SquareShits.
Square. She shoots out squares.
well, I'll
Anyway, my question is this.
Mm-hmm.
What was my question? I don't remember my question
This
now.
apparently.
I don't really want this.
This death
Why
battle.
can't we have, like, Optimus Prime fight, like,
Leader
Megatron?
1! No, he fight Leader 1 from the GoBots!
No, I want him to fight Megatron.
But we already got that.
I don't care, Andres! I want it to happen again!
Andres?
And it didn't turn out too well for Optimus Prime. I'm sorry to say, but Megatron pretty much won that battle.
Well, if you ever watch like the last fight from Transformers Cybertron, that's a really epic battle between Optimus and Megatron.
You realize how fucked up that is in G1. The first two seasons of the show build up to Optimus fighting Megatron. They finally do it. Megatron fucking wins.
No, actually, well, no, didn't
Because
Optimus
he
Prime
gets
just
to
own
survive
him?
afterwards.
Oh. I care, Adam.
One of
I
them-
care. That's good enough for me. I do. You know why I do this, Adam? I do it because I care.
That's bull fucking shit.
Look at this fucking video!
Not true. He does it for the bitches.
And that.
Oh my god.
You have to share that on my timeline, please.
I'm doing it. You guys have to see this.
Oh my god!
Hey, Dylan.
What?
You know what two robots I would have wanted to see on Death Battle?
Who?
Giant Robo versus Big O.
Dude, that would be a sweet battle.
Damn right, it'll be a sweet
Guys.
battle.
You guys have to watch this video. I just shared it on Facebook. You're all tagged.
Bill, I'm playing Mario Kart right now. I can't really.
No,
You did not.
No,
You did not come between a man and his karting.
No, you don't. You don't
You
get
don't
it.
become between a man and his walrus.
No, you don't understand, guys.
A man and his walrus.
You have to watch this
You
fucking video.
seriously have to.
No. You see, you don't get in between a man and his giant claw.
It fucking takes off.
He dropped his cock.
Fuck what evolution says. Look at the line.
He fucking takes. You guys see it?
I'm watching it for like the fourth time.
Oh my god. Oh.
And he's running away.
funniest thing I have ever seen in my life.
Bill, I don't know which reaction's better, this guy or the kid that lit himself on fire.
Oh, Lord!
I'm on fire!
Somebody bring me water.
Get the water! Get the water! Get the fucking water!
The fucking bird thing is way funnier than that.
What if we set a bird on fire?
We set a fucking bird on fire.
Yes. And then afterwards we can eat it.
It'll be healthy and delicious.
Let's see that video.
Oh my God. Delicious.
David, did you watch it yet?
Dave?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
The one with the fucking cock.
Yeah, the one with the cock, yeah.
He really screamed when he saw that cock. Huh? Yeah.
You can't handle this cock.
It was.
I mean,
It was so funny.
when it rose, he recoiled in
accidentally
fear.
clicked on it. Oh, I just died.
I think I did too.
I was certainly not scared for that.
Were you afraid? No.
Oh, it was not, knowing that I died for a good laugh.
Oh, okay, well. You gotta go.
Oh my God. So Andreas, what were we saying about the robots fighting?
That it's a thing that's happening, and I think that they could have gone with a better choice.
Yeah, why not have like Optimus Prime? Okay, seriously, Optimus Prime fight like the original Megazord. Wouldn't that make more sense?
But Optimus Prime is tiny compared to the Megazord.
You can just blow it apart. Just be like wah 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 wah.
I say
Optimus Prime cannot blow up the Megazord. What are you talking about?
Yeah, it's like Optimus. No. The Megazord versus Metroplex.
Despite the ear things, Optimus Prime is not the Transformers equivalent of Batman. He can't do anything because he's Optimus Prime.
What about Optimus Prime? No. Mechagodzilla versus the Dragonzord.
Now there's a fight I would like to see.
I mean, I know.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Did you ever saw that thing that Spoonie did called Deadliest Character, where the Megazord fought a Mechagodzilla and there was flash animation involved?
No, because I have a life.
Okay, I'll send it to you guys after the show. But yeah,
I've seen.
Oh, okay. So yeah,
it was bullshit.
It was meant to be bullshit because it was a parody of Deadliest Warrior, which.
It was bullshit.
Right, which was the point of that parody.
It was bullshit!
I know, that was the point!
But now we'll never get to see the Daleks fight the Borg, and I'm sad about that.
Oh, yeah.
Why won't you ever see the Daleks?
Totally win.
Somebody should...
Daleks are fucking genocidal maniacs.
No. Let me explain why the
Borg... Those are some pretty strong words there, Adam.
No. I'm saying that the Borg would win in all reality because the Borg can adapt a lot quicker than the Daleks can. I mean, that's the whole point of the Borg. The Borg are invincible. That is
So are the Daleks, though.
Oh, yeah.
They literally are unkillable.
You're true.
Unless you have one of those guns that they introduced at the end of season 2, conveniently.
You see, Dylan is on my side, you dickhead.
No, the Daleks.
No, I'm just saying there are ways to kill a Dalek, but there are also ways to kill a Borg.
Yes, but
by shooting them.
Well, it depends on what type of Borg they want, because there's two continuities with the Borg. You have the Queen Borg, or you have the Invincible Borg from the show TNG. Huh.
Let's go with both.
And you got the regular Daleks, you got the Emperor Dalek, and you got the Mighty Morphin Power Daleks.
Then you've got the Daleks who almost blew up all of reality for kicks.
And then you got the Dalek human hybrids.
Oh, let's not. No, Andres, let's not bring that.
I think we should go with the Mighty Morphin Power Daleks because I like saying Mighty Morphin Power Daleks.
I do too.
Hey, go Power Daleks.
We are tired of being told to go.
Stop telling us to go! We are so tired of going!
We would like to rest our wheels.
No, Dylan, we do not have wheels. We have hover skirts, like Tom Servo from Mystery Science Theater 3000.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We would like to rest our hover skirt thing, kilt thing, majiggy.
I've considered it many times. It was a joke. Yeah, I want to see the Daleks fight the Borg. That's a death battle. Fuck this other shit. Who's fighting? Fucking Robot versus other robot?
Robot Pirate Island.
Yeah.
Give me Skynet versus the Cybermen. Will humanity be terminated or upgraded?
No, Skynet versus the Matrix.
I want Megazord versus the Voltron.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. They're two popular robots. Everyone knows them. Everyone wants to see
I
them
want
fight.
Voltron versus the robot from Super Robot Monkey Team Hyperforce Go.
I want Leopardon versus
Yes.
Iron Man's giant robot from the manga universe.
Fine, whatever,
No,
yes.
No, that robot versus the Superman Batman
Yes!
robot from...
Yes!
That was a great nod to fucking Tokusatsu.
Yes.
Japanese Toy Man.
By the
that
way,
was great.
if Japanese Spider-Man does not appear in Spider-Verse, I will be extremely disappointed.
I want to.
I'm going to go out on a hunch and say it's not.
I want
damn
to see
it.
Gold. I want to see Goldar, the robot with the Rockin' 80s hair, versus the Billboard Top 100.
Oh my god.
I want to see Gigantor versus the old school version of Giant Robo. It's a battle of which kid has the strongest remote controlled robot.
Whichever one can talk louder and faster. And with shittier English dubbing. Anyway.
Gigantor.
That's connected to my DVD
I
player.
want to see. I want to see two different versions of the same character fight. I want Terrence Stamp's Zod versus the other Zod. I forget that guy's name.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot his name too. Oh, Michael something.
Michael
You watched
something.
on that?
Michael something.
You deserve some help, Bill.
I
know somebody you can speak to.
I vote for Terrence Stamp.
So let's... What was that noise? You're like, nah.
That was a half burp.
Ugh.
It was my moose mating call, Bill.
It was
Michael
turning
Shannon Dylan.
Michael Shannon.
Yeah, General Zod. Yeah.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Well, yeah.
General Zod.
Depends.
Yoo-hoo!
Depends on which you prefer.
General Zod. Yoo-hoo! Get down here this instant. That might not actually be a problem.
I don't know. It's really hard.
My favorite version of General Zod is clearly the one from To Boldly Flee, played by Doug.
I forgot.
Neil! Oh no, he's foreign. Hello, Neil. Nice to meet you.
Hello, Neil. It's wonderful to meet you.
I fucking love that movie. I fucking love that 3.5-hour epic.
It's a great movie.
It's pretty damn good.
General Zod. Yoo-hoo!
Dylan, Andre.
He's also a mutant.
What's up with the news? What's going on in the world?
We're getting a Deadpool movie finally.
And it's written by the people who wrote Zombieland. Give them the bad news, Andres.
It might be PG-13. It's like you're at like a carnival ride.
It's like they're trying to out-awe each other. And it's like,
There's still one part in the last one when I was here where you and I went at the same time, and I couldn't fucking stop laughing.
I know, yeah.
Man.
So, is Ryan Reynolds portraying Mr. Wade Wilson?
No news on that yet. The only other news is that the director is a newcomer who's only done like visual effect. Who was a visual effects artist and a creative supervisor who worked on X-Men, X-Men 2, and Daredevil and Scott Pilgrim vs. the World.
One of these things is not like the other.
Daredevil?
Pilgrim versus the World.
Every other one of those movies is good except for Daredevil. So we've got a 3 out of 4%, a 75% chance of this being good. And a 25% of it being shit.
I'll take the 70.
The problem is they have studio pressure to make it PG-13.
Yeah.
That's not...
Because it worked out so well for AVP, right?
And X-Men Origins Wolverine?
Because that's what everybody
Well,
wanted
to be
make.
fair...
Batman Origins Wolverine? What? Batman Origins Wolverine.
Well,
To be fair,
I'm Batman, I'm part of your Origins Wolverine.
The first AVP movie is way better than the fucking second one.
Right.
That's true.
And the second one was rated R.
It's true.
It told you in the title, AVPR.
It's true. It's true.
I feel like the rating was the least of that movie's problems.
It's my one big flaw with it's my biggest flaw with the first movie though, is that it's not nearly as graphic as what you come to expect from the rest of the series.
Well, it's almost kind of racist in a way where it's like, yeah,
what?
The human characters, their deaths are off screen, yet the Predator and Aliens' deaths, you get to see that.
Oh well, let's call the anti-Predator Defamation League and know all about that.
And then she'll probably say, "Here's my one fuck I give to you."
I love this movie.
I didn't even complain about the NFL Predators. I didn't care.
They were a little stocky to me, though.
I mean,
and I didn't like that one alien was able to kill 3 predators. That made no sense to me.
They were unexperienced predators. And
I don't care, Dylan.
And it was a very beast alien.
I have been saying I don't care throughout this entire...
I reject your reality and substitute my own. So...
They didn't even have guns when they went in there. They were gunless.
Yeah, they did.
They did.
Oh, they were when they... Yeah, you're right. And then they got them. I thought that movie was shockingly fun. In terms of looking back on it now...
Holy fuck, Elmer Bernstein did the music for this?
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, cool.
It's great. We're talking about an American Werewolf in London.
On shitty VHS. Shot on Shitty-O.
Yeah, it's pretty shitty. Anyway, so the sequel is awful.
Pretty bad, yeah.
American Werewolf.
And if you thought you couldn't see shit in the Godzilla Blu-ray, well, wait until you see AVPR.
Oh my! I saw that movie in theaters with my mom. Oh my god!
How awkward was the pregnant women scene?
No, I've seen more fucked up shit with my mom. That was nothing.
We watched porn together.
What?
True.
The way you said that, we watched porn together. You watched porn with my mom?
How do you think she knows me?
Wait, who's watching porn with whose mom?
Shut up. Oh my god, Billy.
Alright, stop. Anyway, so, what was going on?
Deadpool movie.
It's coming to an end, oh my god!
Deadpool movie? I'll watch it.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I'll watch it.
If you do it right.
It could be awful, but based on that teaser, if it's like that teaser, I'm down.
Yeah.
Could be fantastic.
Maybe, do you think that teaser was the thing that got Fox off their ass and finally make it?
Oh, yeah. Definitely. Are you out of your mind? Yeah.
Because that wasn't even supposed to be out. That was leaked coincidentally on the weekend of Comic-Con.
Let me ask you guys this. Don't you think more studios should do that with projects they're unsure of? Is do a quick, cheap test reel and then release it at Comic-Con or whatever, and then if people react positively, make the movie.
Yeah, it's kind of like a similar thing they did. Oh, go ahead, Dylan.
I mean, it worked out well for Godzilla. I mean...
No, but they were going to make that movie anyway. I'm saying, like, if it's a project they're unsure of, that they're not sure if they want to greenlight. Right. Make a cheap fucking test reel and then release it to the public and see how they react.
I don't know if I want the people of America dictating what movies get made, because the people of America...
Well, no, it's not law. I'm not saying it's law, but I'm just saying, if you're really unsure of it, if the executive is like, could be bad, could be good, release it. I think they should do that. If, like, they were ever thinking of doing an American Gamera movie, should do it with that.
They should do it with that, yeah.
Because it's like, well, not everybody knows who Gamera
who the fuck Gamera
but
is.
If they see Gamera, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're gonna find out he's a turtle.
I hope that I would do it like that shot, that epic shot from Gamera 3, where he flies down and you see him in between the buildings.
Absolutely.
Yeah. That would be my introduction.
Just have the scene where he fights the Gauss in Shibuya, yeah.
Oh yeah,
definitely. Yeah. That whole sequence is badass.
Or recently there was this thing where Genndy Tartakovsky, the creator of Dexter's Laboratory, Samurai Jack, Symbionic Titan, and the director
Star Wars: The
Clone Wars, and the director of Hotel Transylvania, he is attached to direct a Popeye animated movie by Sony Pictures, and there was also test footage that was released for that film. It seems like
I was really excited, and instantly I don't care.
And so it looks like this tactic could be used. It could be starting to be picked up by other studios, if this is the case with these two projects.
So it's not an officially greenlit movie yet?
Not yet. It's just test footage.
I think that's a good idea.
Will Popeye eat his spinach? I'll have to go to the movie to find out.
Do we need a Popeye movie? Really? Really?
Yes.
Why do we need a Popeye movie?
Well, if it's made by
They don't-
if it's
they don't
made
need a Popeye.
if it's made by Gendy Tartakovsky, then yeah.
But guys, we
don't
already
need a
have a
Popeye
Popeye movie.
And any of you guys watched the Dexter's Laboratory movie?
Yeah. What's it called?
That was-
Ego Trip.
Talking about
Ego Trip.
Ego Trip is amazing. I love
know,
Ego Trip.
yeah.
I still
Oh
have
my
the
God,
VHS.
Ego Trip.
Yeah, it was really good.
I want to see that again.
I still have the VHS.
You know what was also a really good movie? Not Channel Chasers. The one where Timmy Turner from the Fairly Odd Parents gets the magical.
Oh, yeah. Channel Chasers.
Abracadabra.
Or wait,
That's not Channel Chasers.
oh wait, the
Channel
Are you
Chasers
talking
was also.
Are you talking about the Muffin?
But that episode of the Fairly Odd Parents was fantastic.
I like the
He's
Jimmy
referring-
Timmy Power Rangers too.
He's referring to the Muppet.
Don't hit me!
I remember that. Yeah, I like that. That could have served as like a series finale for the show.
It
really could've-
basically was. It felt that way.
I like how it opens
The other
all
one
those
that I
movie
really
series.
liked was there was one for Cat Dog, the series finale for Cat
Yeah,
Dog.
I remember that too.
I mean, it was really weird, but yet it was
I
very
remember.
touching.
I remember
at the
that it was
same
a
time.
big deal when it came out. I
Yeah.
remember that shit. Yeah.
Did
It
they
was
ever
like a cat.
explain? Did they ever explain like how they shit or?
No.
Yeah.
Wait.
still,
Did
they
you guys
get-
ever saw the Ed and Eddie Big Picture show? That was the
No,
finale.
because I never watched
Yeah, I
Ed,
did.
Ed, and
Okay,
Eddie.
that was the finale of Ed, and Eddie, and yeah, they showed Eddie's brother.
I didn't see.
Do you guys remember Courage the Cowardly Dog?
Yeah, they're bringing it back
I
in the
love
form
Courage.
of the CG shorts.
Oh,
Literally one of the greatest television shows ever.
it holds
I
up.
always-
It holds up hella good. It holds up.
The random Godzilla clips. Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I always remember the episode with the gerbil and the vacuum and the song. Oh,
Yeah. So,
I'll go home.
hang on, we're almost done. We're almost done.
There-
Andres, what else we got going on?
There's just
news-wise?
this one ridiculous story where I'm just going to read you the headline.
A man turning into a wall.
Oh, about
You
Kevin
guys,
Smith making-
you guys. Andres was telling me about this before we started recording. Everybody has to shut the fuck up and just listen as he reads this word for word.
Okay,
Because this is fucking hilarious.
Go ahead.
woman sued.
Hang on. Preface. This better be the coolest fucking thing I've ever heard.
Woman suing Disney claims Frozen is based on her life story in a lawsuit worth $250 million.
Immediately the greatest thing ever.
The greatest thing I've ever heard.
What the
yeah.
fuck? Wait a minute. Okay, question number one.
Okay.
Has she written her life story down?
Has she published her life story?
Is she able to freeze shit?
Does she have ice powers? Did she kill the dinosaurs?
Answer? Yes. What the fuck, Andres?
Okay,
Explain yourself.
I'll be reading.
Andres. I Googled that
I'll be reading this. Okay.
He's the woman who had her life story stolen.
Andres, I always knew you were a pussy.
Is she Mrs. White Christmas? Is she Mrs. Snow?
A woman is suing Disney for purportedly ripping off her life story in Frozen, the highest-grossing animated film of all time. Isabella Tanic.
Throw that in there.
Isabella.
I wonder who's paying this guy's check.
Isabella Tanakuni said Frozen copies characters, the story, and plot of her autobiography, Yearnings of the Heart, which details
Yearnings of the heart. Yearnings of the wallet, more like it.
which details her transition from life in the Andes Mountains to American culture.
Okay, what did the real-life version of that snowman say about all this?
It turned out to be like Michael Keaton's Jack Frost.
Oh, Jesus.
The lawsuit is worth.
Try to play ice hockey.
I'm sorry, I haven't been able to take any Walt Disney movie seriously. I'm not going to pull on it, I promise.
Okay, that's fine.
Ever since I read about the Pixar conspiracy theory, or the Pixar theory.
I haven't been able to take any Walt Disney movie seriously since Walt Disney died.
I haven't been able to
Wait a
take any
minute.
Walt Disney movies seriously since I think my balls dropped.
The lawsuit.
That's
The
great.
lawsuit is worth $250 million, according to TMZ, and Tanakuni's claims rest on the argument that Disney plagiarized her work rather than basing the movie on Hans Christian Andersen's book, The Ice Queen.
I have a feeling this is bullshit.
Let's see. That's been the news so far on this story.
Alright, to be serious, for
If she
Dave, go ahead.
wins, then I am finding the first stupid reason to sue somebody I can. My God.
McDonald's is getting a burger called the Batman.
Is that the what? Is that like the Burger King like black burger in Japan?
I don't know, but it looks good.
Batman. Oi, you joker! You better stop fucking around with the shit.
You better stop fucking around with the shit.
Made with authentic bat meat. Mmm.
I understood that reference.
And Dylan, they've got guanos.
Oh yes, a nice bowl of guanos. Mmm.
Bat shit.
Otherwise known as bat shit.
See, it's like Lucky Charms, but the marshmallows are shaped like poop. Nah.
Bat poop. It's not gross human poop. Anyway. So, Andres,
because animal feces is so much better to eat.
It is. There's no stigma attached to animal feces. Anyway, so my only response to this news story is, that bitch cray.
that bitch be certainly cray.
That bitch cray.
So anyway,
would you say
I can't
that
believe.
she's
Look, if I make it serious for just a moment, here's the thing. Here's why this is bullshit. Anybody could sue any movie ever for the very same reason, because films are supposed to be based on true human
emotions and reality.
Yeah, and we've all listen. The most out there fantasy is based on an actual human experience.
Yeah.
The hero's journey is just the journey. It's like a coming of age story.
Yeah.
It's like it might be about.
That's exactly what the hero's journey is.
Yeah, exactly. It's every story ever. So you can't sue a movie just because some of the events that happened in it kind of happened in your own life. Then I'd be able to sue Clerks in that way because I went to a job that I hated, even though Clerks was made the year I was born.
Oh yeah, well why don't I just sue Robert Zemeckis because like Forrest Gump, I grew up in the South.
Exactly. I want to sue John Landis for making Werewolf and American Werewolf in London simply because I'm slightly a hairy man. I'm going to freaking sue him now because
it's the very same reason. Yeah, it's bullshit, and I hate it, and it makes me sad.
It makes me want to kill myself.
I'm crying now, and my face
I'm
hurts.
going to sue Sleepaway Camp because I too have a penis.
So that bitch be cray.
That bitch be cray. Cray.
Cray.
Cray.
The craziest.
I like how he echoed what Bill said. It was like, that bitch cray. That bitch cray. It reminded me of the scene from South Park where it's like, open the gate. Open the gate.
Open the gate.
Open the gate.
So Andres, any other news stories you want to share?
Well, let's see. PlayStation Home is shutting down in March 31st, 2015, and because nobody fucking cared.
Say it ain't so.
Oh, I don't care. Never mind. I thought you were going to say the PlayStation Store. I was like, no, I can't watch Doctor Who anymore.
No, PlayStation Home, that weird thing that no one has been using since 2008.
I made one, and then I stopped.
Yeah, same here. I played for like maybe 10 minutes of it.
You don't even know it.
I don't even know it, and I don't even have it.
Adam doesn't even know what it is.
It's like
you know the Mii's on Wii?
Yes.
It's like that, but for PlayStation.
And it's also like, what was that game, Dylan? Second Life?
It's called Second Life.
Yay.
It's basically that on a PlayStation.
What kind of faggot made that?
David, you still there?
Dave, are you alive? Dave?
Okay, did you ever use PlayStation Home?
I haven't found out about it until that cancellation announcement.
So, were you ever aware of Pleistation Home?
No, I had.
No?
Apparently,
no,
this thing's been around since 2008.
Yeah, this has
When
been
I
around
heard-
since like the beginning of the PlayStation 3.
When I heard of PlayStation Home, I thought they were referencing like the PlayStation Network. So I was like panicking for the first 5 minutes, but they didn't say anything about the PlayStation Network. They just said PlayStation Home, and I'm like, what the fuck is the PlayStation Home? I never had one.
It's like a game that came with your PS3 that no one ever bothered with.
Oh, no wonder.
So yes, that is the news with Andres Perez.
So if you're one of the 5 people out there who do use PlayStation Home, I'm sorry. Yeah.
We're sorry.
I made one and I stopped using it because I was like, why did I make this?
Sorry.
Sorry.
We are deeply sorry.
What are you doing? Because I know what they're making fun of.
Closing the PlayStation Home was
Sorry.
a tragedy that should have never happened. Here at Sony, we're sorry.
I want everybody listening who has a PlayStation Home
To rub their nipples.
to rub their nipples and comment and say, I have a PlayStation Home. Just comment. I want
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah, I want to know if you have one. So
They go to
do you have a
complain to
penis?
Sony, and they're like, "Hey, we want our PlayStation Home back." Oh, I'm
Make
sorry.
sure-
I guess you're just going to deal with the cancellation.
I want a picture of you rubbing your nipples and writing in the comments that you have a PlayStation Home. That's how I know you'll have a PlayStation Home. Somebody's gonna fucking do it now.
No, damn it.
I'm sorry.
It's going to be somebody whose nipples we are not going to want to see. Also,
Fucking giant, like fucking.
Yeah, they're not going to be anybody from the Fappening.
Fappening is still happening.
The Fappening is still happening.
So who are the latest victims of the fappening?
Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber.
What?
Yeah, his dick picked
Oh!
up.
I did. I saw his pee-pee.
He sounded so happy. I saw his pee-pee. What does it look like?
He's hung like a baby carrot.
I would have guessed so based on his appearance.
I wonder he's been trying to compensate for this past year with.
The only one I saw was Jennifer Lawrence's nude pics from the first Fappening, and I know Emma Watson is the other victim.
Fappening.
I gotta say, man, Kate Upton.
There's more than one Fappening.
Apparently the Fappening comes in waves.
Oh.
Yeah, there's been one of Taylor Lautner, which I was most pleased with.
Do you find him attractive?
I do.
Okay.
In a weird way.
He looks mediocre to me.
Yeah.
Wasn't he Shark Boy?
Oh yeah.
Who was Lava Girl?
No idea.
So yeah, here's the thing.
Some
Like
bitch.
I'll watch
Oh.
Shark Boy versus Lava Girl or something,
Versus Lava Girl.
and I'll be like, I can't watch this anymore because he's a kid and I've jerked off to Taylor Lautner.
Oh God. Oh God. Okay. Let's Wow.
Have you heard that? Apparently, all these.
You heard it here first, folks.
heard-
Adam jerked off to Shark Boy.
First, there was Dinosaur.
I jerked off to
Form.
my friends.
So from what I've heard, like these
Why
were all
was
on
this movie? Why was this movie ever a thing?
because
Shark Lava Girl?
yeah, it was Robert Rodriguez wanted to make a movie for his kids.
It made Spy Kids look like a masterpiece.
Shark Boy. No, George Shark Boy.
Shark Boy versus Lava Girl.
George Lopez was the villain.
Yep, he was Mr. Electric.
Yeah. And it was like, why am I the bad guy?
He's like, man, that's racist.
To George Lopez.
He still does stand up.
Oh, okay.
That's about it. Nobody else cares.
Whatever happened to his
Oh,
show?
wait, doesn't he have a talk show, like just the George Lopez show?
He did. I don't know if it's still running. Wasn't he getting a new sitcom? I thought I saw something about it.
Yeah, George Lopez, the show ended years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I
No,
think
he got a new sitcom.
he got a new
Oh.
sitcom, and he was a talk show
What's
host
the
for
new
a while. I don't know what's it called.
Oh, Lopez Tonight he was doing that for a while, but that got canceled about a year or two ago.
Thank God. 'Cause
I didn't even watch it.
The only Tonight Show that I watched was O'Brien.
I watched Conan too. Conan's fantastic.
Yeah. I didn't mind Jay Leno for a while.
I've never watched Leno. I've seen clips from Leno, but I've never actually sat down and watched it. So that's the Tonight Show roundup with Adam and Bill.
Okay.
Apparently,
The way
some
that
show
you're
called-
sitting, it makes you feel like we're doing a radio show.
It does, right?
It does. And I hope there's like a light there, and there's like
Yeah, it feels like we're doing real radio.
The new show that he's in is called St. George.
I wonder why it's called that.
Fucking Christ.
That sounds like a really arrogant title.
Saint George.
And the poster for it is him strung up like a piñata and somebody about to hit him with a bat.
That's awesome.
All his fans.
I never liked Mexicans.
It's like, we miss your old sitcom. It was much better.
What's his plot that makes Andres cut himself.
Let's bust him open and see what falls out.
This is a weird poster for a
They break the piñata, but then like tacos spill out.
I'll get you home in a few minutes.
No. Like, I mean,
These
like,
are Taco Bell tacos.
Oh, yeah, no, fuck that. I'm going to bed as soon as I get home.
He has a stand-up special with the greatest title ever, George Lopez, America's Mexican.
That's fantastic.
That sounds like a fucking opener, like America's Mexican. George Lopez did this tonight.
America's Mexican. Like, we have one.
There's only
Like
one.
he's owned by America, like a
This
slave.
is our. This is our.
He's a national treasure. Not the movie national
We've
treasure.
cloned him many times.
We make
He's
him.
died over
We make
centuries.
him dance around and do stand up, and every now and then he voices a chihuahua. It's hilarious.
It's
And
great.
then
It's
after
great
once he's done, he cleans up our house.
I haven't thought of George Lopez for a very long
Yeah, it's
time.
been a long time since I thought of George Lopez. I like this. I like thinking of George Lopez.
I don't like thinking of George
Well,
Lopez.
I do.
I always love his drive-in bits.
Thinking of George Lopez.
George Lopez
His drive-through bits.
We need to make a movie about the Fappening.
We should, yeah, it'd be like The Happening, but with Fappening.
But the Fappening.
Yeah, exactly.
And
No.
everyone's scared to get their dick pics leaked
Yeah,
online. And everyone's like,
Hey, Mark Wahlberg,
Mark-
have you uploaded your dick pics to iCloud? What? No.
Oh. That's
wait, did Mark Wahlberg really?
no.
Because I find him
What?
very attractive.
No.
I would like to
No.
know how well hung he is.
He's hung like moose.
He's hung like a moose, which is so funny because moose are not well hung.
You know, neither are gorillas apparently.
Yes.
Yeah, that's why you never see pink
I'm so
balls.
excited.
I'm so excited for that.
It's just hair and hair.
It's fucking hair, balls.
Okay, can we stop?
So Andres, what other news is there?
Let's see. That is pretty much it. Like
Oh,
I
God.
mentioned at the I already mentioned that is the end of the news.
Well, I wasn't listening. Well, Adam, it's late, and I have to drive Adam all the way out east, and he wants to go to bed.
All right.
So I think actually we're gonna cut this as another short episode. Don't worry, next time when everything's back to normal, we'll do another 3-hour episode.
Oh Jesus.
So
Wah.
I don't remember.
Was this really a shorter episode? How long are we?
Let's see. We were about like 50 minutes in before in our conversation before these guys came on, and it's now been 3 hours and 35 minutes.
So it's not really.
It's only
that
been 2.5 hours for us.
Yeah, so it's good.
short.
Yeah, that's a good episode.
Well, the episode's only 210, but that's fine. That's our first episode was 202, so
It's all good.
it's fine. We'll wrap up. Announcements. We have quite a few.
We do?
Well,
I know I have a few.
you want to go first?
Yeah.
All right, Adam has a couple of announcements.
One, please stay tuned for the for my new feature-length documentary written by my friend Alan Moore.
Alan Moore? You mean you went up in the cabin with Frank Miller and he wrote a documentary about the making of this movie, right? And he's all like, I'm
Anyway,
going to write this
no.
documentary. It's going to put ingenuity and duct tape, right? And it's all, yeah.
Right. So you're gonna watch this documentary, right, about zombies?
And I'm
Anyways,
gonna put a
please-
giant squid at the very end, just so I can ask people. How about people ask me what it means?
The title of it came to me when I was in the bathroom, right? And I was out of I was out of bond paper, and I was like, I could solve this with some ingenuity and duct tape,
It's true, because I'm Alan Moore, and plus
You're Alan Moore.
my snake god told me to say that.
So I prayed to my
Oh,
snake god, which is just my penis, and
That's what I call my penis.
Snake God. All right, let Adam finish his announcements.
Yeah, stay tuned. Anyway, stay tuned for Ingenuity and Duct Tape, the making of the Z trilogy. It goes into great, dirty detail as to all the behind-the-scenes shit that went into the making of all 3 of films in the Z trilogy, judging by the title. Also, stay tuned for the final episode of Congratulations to Neon Genesis Evangelion Retrospective, where I talk about the controversial film End of Evangelion.
But before you do that, be sure to check out his review for episodes 25 and 26.
why on earth would
Yeah,
you
make
want them
sure
to
you
check
check out
those out,
episode-
Andres? Gee.
Yeah,
Because he has a
make sure-
stellar voice cast in that
What?
episode.
My own shit.
Anyways, make sure to watch Commiserations.
I'm crying
And the-
now, and my face hurts.
Commiserations, a Neon Genesis Evangelion lamentation for episode 25 and 26, where I lose my mind, and Andres and Dylan are there to help me on the way.
You see.
And that is all for me. Introductions. Good night.
I watched it, and I know nothing about Evangelion, and I fucking loved it.
The episode reminds us that
Exactly what the final two episodes are
it's an
like.
episode that reminds
I love
everybody that sanity is like gravity. All it takes is a little push.
It's like suicide. Just needs a little push.
And Dylan was standing outside playing the Van Halen song "Jump."
Yes.
Wah, wah, wah.
I just want that to happen. I just want to see somebody about to jump off a building so I can whip out my phone and play the song.
Well, they won't be able to hear it, Dylan.
I know, but I would, and I would be satisfied on the inside.
Several times.
I mean, I'm not
Dylan,
gonna,
would you go to?
I'm not
Do
going to carry
you think that joke's worth going to jail for?
way worth it.
Yes, it's worth it. Dylan, we have a few things to announce. We have Godzilla Odyssey issue 2 coming this week.
Oh, yeah, in the following days.
There may or may not be a trailer, depending on if I have time to make one.
Want me to record it?
I just don't have time to make it, though, is the thing.
No, I'll make it and just send it to you.
We'll see what happens. So
I've got plenty of free time.
I don't.
Fucking 5 pounds solid.
So we'll have something for that up in the next week. You can like the Godzilla Odyssey Facebook page to get more updates on that as it comes. Another project based on a podcast, so kind of like Tusk in that way. Hashtag Odyssey yes.
Hashtag?
Hashtag. Hasseltag.
We're using hashtags now. Jesus.
Anyway.
Hey man, social media marketing. It's the way.
If you haven't already seen it, be sure to listen to all of my Godzilla Palooza. It's all in one nice, sexy playlist, which was a pain in the ass to make.
It has been for 2 years.
Yeah.
You just said Godzilla.
What'd I say?
You said Godzilla Palooza. It's been up for 2 years.
You've been able to watch Godzilla Palooza for 2 years. I meant Gamera Palooza, which is all in that one nice, handy playlist that you can go and watch. So be sure to listen to that if you haven't already. That's about it. Yeah, that's about it, I think. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Bill watched Kill Bill.
Not yet. So that's it from me. Who else has announcements?
I'll go.
Andres has announcements.
Okay. So I just uploaded a special video I did with my friend Tony, where it's called the 2014 Summer Wrap-Up Review, where my friend and I go over our thoughts on Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods, the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Sin City: A Dame to Kill For, what was the Guardians of the Galaxy, and especially Tusk. So there we go. Those are the last movies that we have seen during the end of for the last 2 months. We hope you enjoy it, and we also have episode 10 of Shoe Watch coming up soon. All we need is some last-minute artwork for the title card, because we are going to be doing our commentary on Mighty Morphin Power Rangers the movie.
Oh my god, that was glorious.
Indeed. And we also have episode 11 already recorded, and we also have our very special guest, Jacob Baker, the Kaiju Maker. It's going to be kind of an unorthodox episode because due to Adam's scheduling, quote-unquote scheduling. Yeah, quote-unquote scheduling. So I'm gonna have to.
I was borrowing Adam for the evening.
I'm gonna have to.
It was for my body.
I'm gonna have to.
Yeah, that was the
I'm gonna have to switch up the audio around a bit, so it's gonna seem a bit unorthodox. And just as a warning, the audio may not be as
unorthodox.
Prepare yourself. There is, for some reason, there was an echoing in the audio. So I'm going to see if I can get rid of that as much as I can. So just prepare yourself for less than stellar audio on.
Prepare thy anuses.
Speaking of Jacob Baker, has that interview ever gone up, Bill?
Yeah, Bill.
That too is coming soon. SOS
that is the most important
episode...
interview since God talked to Moses.
That episode of SOS interview with Jacob Baker, the Kaiju Maker, will be going up in the next week. So look out for that as well. We recorded that a month ago, so I have to get that up soon. I just haven't had the time to edit it, so that'll be going up soon as well.
If you need me to edit stuff, Bill, seriously.
I know, but I just need my time, man. I just need time. Anyway,
if you don't mind, we should also advertise. Since we're talking so much about Jacob Baker, we should just.
Oh yeah, we should advertise the shit.
We should mention his own YouTube channel, which is Atomic Stick Figure Productions.
He's got his own show now called Atomic Stick Figure Talk, is it called?
Uh,
No, Atomic Talk.
Yeah.
You got a show.
That's it. Sorry, Jacob. I know you're listening. I fucked up the name. My bad. It's Atomic Talk, and he reviews movies. He talks about stuff. It's great. I highly recommend that you go listen to that as well, and go subscribe to Atomic Stick Figure Productions on YouTube.
Atomic Stick Figure. It's called Atomic Stick Figure. No productions, I believe.
Oh, there's no production. I'm subscribed to it too, which is weird.
Yeah, Atomic Stick Figure.
My bad.
He's also posted a couple of videos on the construction of his Primal Godzilla suit, which is the suit he'll be making, which is the suit he's making for the final production of Atomic Stick Figure Productions, Godzilla X Gamera.
Yes, we're all very excited for that. Anyway, David and Dylan, anything to announce? The 2 Ds?
No.
Double D?
No.
I mean, I have a few projects planned, but
Okay.
TMP?
huh?
SOS TMP?
That too. Wait, are we gonna release that to the public?
Yes!
We're planning on
We're gonna be
making
getting
it.
movie.
At some point.
That's why I said I had to tweak your treatment for budget reasons.
I had to tickle your asshole.
Oh,
No, she didn't have to tweak your asshole.
I will finish that. But I also have a Godzilla 2014 defense and analysis video. I'm planning to finish my chat with motherfucker Andres soon.
Wait, what? Oh, wait, are you talking about the top 15 video?
Yes.
You guys want to finish that?
You never.
I had a majority of the videos on my other channel, but then they got deleted. And then the chat with Adam, our favorite kaiju movies chat, also got lost with that account.
I downloaded that, David. If you need that again, I actually downloaded that video as a part of, it was some sort of like portfolio to show of stuff that I've done outside of my movies and stuff like that. That video. If you need it, I have it and I can email it to you.
All right, give it to me. And Adam, you don't know this, but you just made Sean Berry very happy.
Very.
That was really fucking creepy.
Okay. I'm glad to make you happy, Sean Berry. I'm glad I pleased you.
Sounds like
Please don't take
sounds like
pictures of
what's
your
happening
nipples.
is happening. So.
Please take pictures of your nipples.
No, don't. I mean, you can. We just won't necessarily look at them.
Oh, wait.
So
Don't necessarily look at them.
David, do you still have that audio, that Tokusatsu
Yeah,
chat
no.
audio? David, do you still have that Tokusatsu chat audio?
Well, I still have that, yeah.
Okay.
I really haven't been motivated for that one, but since I'm changing my format from, video to pictures, I'll probably work on that eventually.
Okay.
Eventually.
Eventually.
David, anything else?
Did I say I was making a Godzilla 2014 defense and analysis video?
Yes,
Yeah.
you did.
You mentioned
I
that.
know
You're
I
gonna
did.
defend-
I just wanted to promote the fuck out of it.
Is it inspired?
You're doing that too? Because I'm doing one.
Oh, yeah. One more project up my sleeve. Top 15 favorite giant robots.
Ethan Rice!
That's going to be...
You're going to be able to break them down on number 15, all of them.
Number 14,
Yeah, it's gonna be-
the rest of them.
Andre, is your top 15 favorite robots going to be like my top 15 favorite movies, where it's like my top 50?
No.
No.
Wait a minute. Okay, this is going to sound so fucked up. So it's just, the rest of the video is normal. Andres does his 15, it's his normal narrative. And then when he gets to number 1, it cuts to video. And he just goes, I'm sorry guys, I can't help myself. Just jerking off this fucking thing. It doesn't end at all. It's just a raw footage.
Sounds like Tusk.
And then the camera just cuts, and then we never find
Spoiler,
out.
number 1 is Tequila Gundam. No, not really.
I wish.
Oh, Andres, if you did that, I would have so much respect for you as an artist.
Is Cuba Gundam anywhere on the list on this?
No, sorry.
Jerked off on-
Damn it.
The Vatican would be very disappointed with you, but I would be like, this is art. A fat man jerking off on camera.
He gets to number 1, and my number 1 favorite robot rips off his face. Me!
I am
My
addicted.
robot is
I
me.
am the one who knocks heaven a one day. Heisenberg. That's my number.
Heisenberg.
I liked that reference, Andres. That was smashing good.
Yes. Smashing
Anyway.
Good.
So
Smashing
I
good
think-
on the BBC.
I think that's going to do it for this week's episode of the Sons of Serizawa podcast. As always, thank you for listening, and always be sure to like the SOS Network homepage on Facebook for more updates on all the SOS activities. Until next time, I'm Bill Worcester, a.k.a. Zazubaar.
And the Yellow Ranger has a cock.
And his name is Boy, for God's sakes. His name is Boy.
And they are Jew Rangers.
They're Jew Rangers, and his name is Boy. He's not an Asian woman, is what I'm getting at.
And I'm Adam Noyce from Adam Noyce. Have a good day.
Dylan?
Well, y'all know who I am. Join us
Y'all
next.
know me.
Join us next
You know
time.
who I am.
We're gonna treat you to diabetes. Bye.
And I'm Andres Perez, a.k.a. Kaiji Noir. And ladies and gentlemen, that's exactly the way it's been.
And,
What the fuck is that?
have a good day. And as always, the science is sound.
Come on now, more margaritas. Come on now, more margaritas.